This is Gomoseley Radio.
Visit GoMoseleyRadio.com and keep it on.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Good morning. It is 6 o'clock all across Guyana and the Eastern Caribbean. Welcome down to Gomoseley Radio and welcome to the start of a new day. Just about 2.5 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. Good morning to you, Guyana. Good morning to those of you listening to us further afield. How are you doing on this Wednesday morning? I'm doing fine in the morning time, and it feels really good to have you joining us. What are you fixing across there? You okay?
Fixing my top.
Okay.
My collar.
It's great to have you joining us on yet another edition of New Day here on Gomoseley Radio. With me, Gordon Moseley, and my side is the beautiful Alana Bose. Good morning again, Alana.
Good morning, Gordon. How are you today?
I'm going pretty good. I had a good night's rest.
I can tell.
Yeah, I just went
I
home.
love that for you.
Had a shower, and that was it.
Out for the count.
Out for the count. Just like France, out of the World Cup.
Too soon. It's too soon.
Adios to them.
Au revoir.
They got beaten by Spain.
Oh, fair. Okay.
I know my thing in the world.
Okay.
And of course, we've got the Mix Master. He'll be keeping our company musically this morning here on the program. But it's really good to have you tagging along with us here on New Day and Gomoseley Radio. Coming up at 5 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour, of course, that first check of the news in detail. But on the outside right now, it is 26 degrees Celsius across the nation's capital city. Again, the weatherman is promising some sunny skies today. We can hold him to that this morning here on Gomoseley Radio. But get up and get going. It's Wednesday, and this is a new day.
I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive. Yeah. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I know that I'm alive. When you bless the day, I just drift away. All my worries die. I'm glad that I'm alive. You've set my heart on fire.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day. Your mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo!
With New Day on Gomoseley Radio.
Couldn't get much higher. My spirit takes flight. 'Cause I am alive.
The beautiful voice of Celine Dion to wake you up on this Wednesday morning. Get in with the room with GBTI time across the country. It is 5 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. Time for that. Check up the news here on Gomoseley Radio.
This is Gomoseley Radio.
Visit GoMoseleyRadio.com and keep it on.
With the first check of the news today, I am Alana Bose. Good morning. The Ministry of Housing's Central Housing and Planning Authority, CHNPA, has launched its foundation program in Region 3, giving the first boost to homeownership for persons allocated house lots in the Lenora and Metamirzorg housing schemes. The program is designed to assist lottees in constructing their homes by offering standardized foundation options that support timely development of their allocated lots and increased occupancy within housing schemes. Additionally, the program is designed to encourage timely development of allocated house lots and to improve access to affordable homeownership for low and middle income families. Under the initiative, beneficiaries will have access to foundation designs in 400 square feet, 600 square feet, and 950 square feet configurations, creating a solid starting point for future home construction while advancing the government's commitment to expanding affordable housing opportunities for Guyanese families. The program, according to the ministry, is to supplement government's steel and cement initiatives and will give home builders the option to choose foundation type based on their individual situation. The ministry explained that a one-bedroom 400 square foot foundation will cost $600,000, which is intended for low-income earners, while a two-bedroom 600 square foot foundation will cost $800,000, in addition to the three-bedroom 950 square foot foundation, which will cost $900,000 for the middle income. 3 men who were held in connection with the investigations into the 2021 murder of Ricardo Fagundes, called Paper Shorts, were released yesterday on $1 million bail each by the Ghana Police Force. 2 of the men, Mark Richmond and Udo Kanu, were former security guards attached to the Mohammed's Enterprise Security Service. The third man who was held for questioning was car dealer and businessman Amarnath Ramsuk. He was held for questioning as it was reported that the car used in the execution was sold by the auto dealership that he owns. Richmond and Kanu were released from the Guyana Police Force Ivlery headquarters after being held for more than 144 hours. Over the weekend, the court granted an extension for Richmond and Ramsuk to be held beyond the constitutionally mandated 72-hour limit. Outside police headquarters, Richmond was greeted by his sisters who were eagerly awaiting his release. The women fell to the ground as they returned thanks to God for the release of their brother. Richmond said he had nothing much to say to the press other than he was treated as a prisoner. He was represented by attorney-at-law Damien De Silva. In August 2022, Richmond was implicated in the murder of Fagundes by then-police detective Dion Bascom, who had complained about a police cover-up in the investigations. With the proliferation of Chinese-owned and operated supermarkets and stores across the country, the Alliance for Change AFC is calling for foreign-operated stores and supermarkets to be closely monitored to ensure that they operate in accordance with established laws and regulations. In a statement, the AFC said many of the foreign-operated stores and supermarkets are not adhering to the country's laws and regulations. The party said it found that many Chinese supermarkets are selling food products that carry no English description as is required and no expiry or best-by date. It also contends that many Chinese and Brazilian stores and supermarkets fail to issue receipts to customers. The party alleges that in most of the foreign-operated stores and supermarkets, the workers are subject to inhumane treatment, with there being no separate washrooms for males and females and no lunchroom for staff to use. According to the AFC, workers attached to those stores and supermarkets have also complained of working extremely long hours with a lunch period of 20 minutes or less and no overtime paid. Income taxes and NIS are also not paid, the party contends. And finally, in the news at this time internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump has reversed his threat of a 20% fee on all Strait of Hormuz cargo shipping as the U.S. battles to break Iran's hold on the waterway. Trump said the toll would be replaced by massive trade and investment deals with Gulf states just hours before the U.S. resumed its blockade of Iranian ports. It follows renewed strikes between the U.S. and Iran, which triggered a sharp rise in oil prices as tanker traffic through the strait has virtually stalled. U.S. Central Command CENTCOM said late on Tuesday its forces began launching an additional round of strikes against Iran to continue degrading Iranian capabilities used to attack commercial shipping in the key waterway. And that's the news at the moment. For a check of the day's news all day, visit newssourcegy.com.
This is Gomoseley Radio.
Visit GoMoseleyRadio.com and keep it on.
Super 6 is the jackpot game with the biggest cash payout, and it's very simple and easy to play. With increased chances of winning, just pick any 6 numbers from 1 to 28, or buy a quick pick and you can be a jackpot winner. Get 6 numbers and you can win the jackpot. Match 5 numbers plus the bonus ball and be a winner. You're still a winner if you match 5 numbers, 4 numbers, or even 3 numbers plus the bonus ball. Get a free ticket if you match the letter. Drawing twice per week. You never want to miss your chance at being a jackpot winner. So, remember, a ticket a day can make you rich today.
Looking for a perfect weekend outing? Then don't miss Uncapped Marketplace 2026.
Join us on Saturday, August 15th and Sunday, August 16th at the Guyana National Stadium for family, fun, and shopping.
Explore over 100 agro-processors, showcasing the very best of Guyana's flavors.
Enjoy exclusive discounts, exciting gifts, and discover amazing local products.
Sauces and seasonings, beauty and skincare products, craft items, fruits and vegetables, and beautiful plants.
Admission is free. We'll see you there.
Hands up, Republic Bank. Hands up, we moving as one, yeah.
You can get moving to the RBL CPL final in Barbados when you use select Republic Bank products. To get on the road to the final, use Republic On Board, Republic Online, Republic Mobile, Point of Sale, or get an SME loan to advance your journey. You can also win one of 3 amazing trips across the Caribbean monthly to view RBL CPL matches. Plus, there'll be RBL CPL merch and match tickets up for grabs every month. We're moving as one. For more ways to win, visit RepublicGuyana.com. Republic Bank, title sponsor and official bank of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League.
Moving as one, yeah. Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we're the Pizza King. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes you wanna say, hey, nobody do it like we do. Every single bite and you can taste the flavor coming through. Every day is fresh ingredients. Guyana, we wanna show you how much we love you. Feel the love, Mario. Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we're the Pizza King. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes
Guyana. Get ready for the Exxon Mobil Guyana National Inter-School Kayaking Competition as all regions across the country battle for the Grand Kayaking Champion Prize. Rep your favorite team. Who will it be? Northwest, Pomeroon, West Dam, Upper Mazaruni, Madia, Rupununi, President's College, St. Cuthbert's Mission, West Coast Berbice, Linden, or Kwukwani. Who will emerge as Guyana's Kayaking Champion 2026? Find out at the Watuka Guest House, Linden. It's all happening on Sunday, July 19th at 11 a.m. Powered by our title sponsors, Exxon Mobil Guyana. National Inter-School Kayaking Competition.
It's fast, fierce football.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle.
Keep your 5 alive. Football fans, are you ready for speed, strength, and pure excitement?
Yes, I am.
The #1 futsal tournament returns. Bigger and better with men, women, and school championships. Over 32 teams fighting for glory. $5 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. Catch all the action on July 14th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 21st, 23rd, 25th, and the finals on August 1st at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall.
Sponsored by the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, Extra Energy Drink, KFC, Star Rentals, MVP Sports, Fireside Grill and Suites, Impressions, Grill Kings, and Gomoseley Radio.
Expect high-speed action, non-stop goals, and electrifying competition as the nation's top futsal teams fight to stay alive in the ultimate five-a-side showdown.
Guyana, August 1st is Emancipation Day. Come to the National Park and celebrate with the African Cultural Development Association ACTA at Emancipation Festival 33. Come celebrate with performances by Guyana's best local acts and a spectacular finale by our international guests. Come for the African food, music, history, storytelling, and all things African. Gates open at 10 a.m. sharp. Children under 12, free. Adults, $1,000 before 3 p.m., $2,000 after. Let's celebrate the eons of African contributions to the world. Harambe, we all hold together.
It's the ExxonMobil Guyana. Bring the energy sign competition. We're searching for the most creative, most exciting sign at every single match. Will you be at ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League? Then we want you to bring the energy, and you could win a brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. So bring the energy, bring the vibes, bring your sign, and win big.
That is a biggie. It's out of here.
Visit ExxonMobil Guyana's social media pages for details. Terms and conditions apply. ExxonMobil, Guyana's energy partner.
Have you heard about GBTI Advantage? Our newest mortgage solution, where the more you bank, the less you pay. Every GBTI product you have, whether it's a car loan, credit card, insurance with Nalico or Nafico, or even a salary account, you can help lower your mortgage interest rate. Yes, the more you bank, the less you pay. Because at GBTI, it's more than a mortgage. It's a partnership that pays. Visit your nearest GBTI branch or apply today and start building the future you deserve. GBTI, we see Guyana through your eyes. Terms and conditions apply.
Your mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo!
With New Day on Go Moseley Radio.
Just about 17 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. Of course, you're locked in here to New Day on Go Moseley Radio. Gordon Moseley, Alana Bose, and the Mix Master Tony keeping you company this morning. Time to get the show started. Coming up at 6:30 this morning, we've got that weather watch for you. Then at 6:45, Alana will turn her attention to your health.
Absolutely, Gordon. And we're still looking at a couple of things. You know, we're looking at ways that your body speaks to you and, you know, the fact that you ought to be listening. And so today, we're looking at what your headaches could really be telling you. So if you have those nagging headaches and they come very often, so often that you keep like a little bottle of Excedrin or a big bottle of Excedrin in your car or on you at all times, then we're going to be talking about that today. And perhaps it's not what you think. So that comes up at 6 hours 45. At 7 o'clock, we have a detailed check of the news for you. And after 7 this morning, we open up our phone lines for our topic of the day. And we're going to ask you a question, of course. We are going to invite you to send us a voice note on 615-8246. You should have that number saved in your phone by now. Or you can call us on 504-5000. At 7:30, our friends from Wendy's, they're going to be checking in this morning. They're talking all about the breakfast that is going to be starting really, really soon over there at Wendy's. Sounds like it's going to be a good time. 8 o'clock, it's a third check of the news. And then after 8 this morning, the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association, they're stopping by. Kobe Smith, the executive director, will be chatting with him this morning as we talk all about responsible parenthood practices and, of course, everything you need to know that's going on over there at the GRPA. At 8:45, we do have your pick a side. Yeah, we're going to have a pick a side for you today. So that comes up around that time on your Wednesday morning edition of New Day here on Go Moseley Radio. Like Gordon said earlier, it's a beautiful day on the outside. Let me tell you, there's some clouds, but it's nothing crazy. Beautiful sunrise this morning if you were up in time to catch it. It feels like it's just one of those days, but it's going to be a good day. So make sure you stay tuned. You already made a good call by waking up with us here on New Day.
So have you ever seen the rain?
Yes, I have.
Okay. That's the name of the song coming up.
Okay.
Let's go, Mix Master Tony.
Someone
Tony.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Mixmaster Tony.
World was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love.
about 6:31 across the country. Time for us to give a check of that weather forecast for today with Alana.
And it's a pretty simple weather forecast. Today, the weather forecasters are saying we can expect a mix of sunshine and the clouds with a few scattered showers. That weather pattern will persist nationwide. That rainfall is expected to range from 0 to 15 millimeters, and temperatures should be feeling around 30 to 33 degrees Celsius out here on the coastline, and 32 to 35 degrees Celsius in those inland areas. Of course, your weather comes your way every single morning here on New Day with the best wishes of the Hydromet Service out of the Ministry of Agriculture. It is 6:32. Stay tuned. Coming up at 6:45, your health.
Right here on Gomoseley Radio. Stay with us in the morning time.
Mixmaster Tony.
Guys dressed in black, remember that, just in case we ever face to face and make contact. The title held by me, MIB, means what you think you saw, you did not see. So don't blink, be what was dead is now gone. Black suit with the black Ray-Bans on, walk in shadow, move in silence, guard against extraterrestrial violence. But yo, we ain't on no government list, we straight don't exist, no names and no fingerprints. Saw something strange, watch your back, cause you never quite know where the MIBs is at.
Baby girl was living life for the feeling.
Mixmaster Tony.
Can you snatch my soul from it? I don't want to. Come take me where I ain't been before. Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body, whole body. Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water, make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water. Hopefully, we can last all night, don't get too excited. Ooh, privacy. You ain't gotta go nowhere, you can stay inside it.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Tell me what you got. Let me slip my corner side, slap the hit the jackpot. Rev me up, my little buttercup. We can tuck sheets, snuggle up and get stuck. Believe it or not, here comes a brother with glow. A snuggling, bubbling, overweight, loving, hunger pro. So what's it gonna be? Me or the TV? Let me take time to set your mind and your body free. So why don't you just stretch for a sec. Lay while the problem so I can cop a quick wreck. Shake me, baby, bake me. No need to flake, here I am, come on and take me. Wind your body, baby, move your body. I see you slip sliding, come on and do it, hottie. I'm not quite sure as to what is going down, but I'm feeling hunky-dory about this thing that I just found.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Mixmaster Tony.
Don't stop the beat. Can't control my feet. People in the street. Come on, everybody, and move your feet. Don't stop the beat. I can't stop the beat. I won't stop the beat. We go.
Gomoseley Radio app in the Play Store and App Store. And keep us on.
Don't stop the beat. Can't control my feet. People in the street. Come on, everybody, and move your feet. Don't stop the beat. I can't stop the beat. I won't stop the beat. We go.
Ain't gang if you let shit slide. Ain't bad if you gotta ride. Big guns and a lot of zip ties. Says she look like me, quit lying.
Don't stop the beat. Can't stop the beat. I won't stop the beat. Go.
We gon' spin and kill. Deep. And we're telling all. We gon' spin and kill. Deep. And we're telling all. Hey, yo. All these bitches on my. Spent another bag on my. Nah, you ain't put the new. Every whip heavy on that new. Shorty mad cause she ain't know. Pretty face for the Barbie doll. Another year, another Vince Lum.
Because I'm inside your heart, is there any reason to leave? I would have to hold my breath till you get down on your knees. Because you only want to hold me when I'm looking good enough. Did you ever fool me? Would you ever picture us? Every time I pull my hair was
Saying good morning to all the early risers locked in here to Gomoseley Radio. Wishing you a wonderful Wednesday. Wherever you're waking up this morning, we're happy you've decided to join us here on the program. So what the weather's like in your neck of the woods this morning. It's pretty nice and cool here in Georgetown. Traffic moving nicely in the outside for now. Good morning to the folks in the east coast of Demerara. How you doing this morning? Wishing you a wonderful day today. What's going on the embankment? Everything there okay? Y'all longer than y'all taste of East Bank, huh? At East Bank traffic, though. Good morning to the Guyana Police Force and the traffic department. You need to really, really work on that East Bank traffic situation. Good morning to the traffic chief. Wishing you a good day today. But that East Bank traffic, I was coming from Linden on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, Saturday afternoon around 5 o'clock. And it took me about an hour to get from outside Splashman's to the junction. 1 hour. And you're stuck in traffic.
What?
Yes, 1 hour. Because you had the traffic was backed up on that main East Bank Road going to Tamari and coming from Tamari. And so the vehicles coming off of the Linden Highway onto the East Bank Road, we were just there stuck.
The Splashmans, they say, is 5 minutes from the junction.
That's
the same Splashmans.
Yes, we were just stuck out there like, what's going on? And when we got there, the traffic police, there were about 2 of them out there, seemed overwhelmed by what was going on. And so, we need to they need to have like traffic monitors further down, because you had those 2 at the corner, at the junction, but there was nobody else.
They can kind of radio and tell
Exactly.
them what the situation's looking like.
Yeah, they needed that.
I hear you.
So they need to work on that. But you had a couple just hanging outside the traffic headquarters, not headquarters, the highway patrol out there.
At Mattawini?
At Mattawini, just like me. But when you passed there and you got towards, like, you were stuck outside there for 1 hour.
No,
it
that's
took me
a
to
long
get
time.
Yeah. I'm like, what's going on?
It's a good thing you didn't have to go to the bathroom.
You know, right? To take 45 minutes from Georgetown, from Linden rather, to Splashman's, which is roughly about
45 minutes from Linden to Splashman's?
Yeah.
You was doing the speed limit?
Yeah. 45 minutes is long, according to some people.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like an hour and a half is good time.
From Linden to Splashman's? No.
Yeah.
No.
I freaking the road bad.
No, 45 minutes is good time. 45 minutes to 50 minutes is about that's regular speed.
That's kind of quick.
Yeah, but when you got out there, it took you 1 hour to get to the junction. The trucks, everything was a mess. So I'm hoping they really work on that and sort of have better traffic management.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and if you see like the traffic building up, you've got to make decisions. Okay, we're going to move this out, we're going to move that out. Trucks pull over for now, stuff like that.
They've also got to dissuade persons from like stopping randomly on corners or like not even pulling into corner, especially those taxis and bus drivers. They don't pull in the corner, and so we have to wait behind you, and that in itself also causes a little bit of a buildup.
And then again, I keep talking about the abuse of these sirens. Like yesterday afternoon, I was coming back to Georgetown from the East Bank, and I was using the Heroes Highway, and I don't know if there was one of these GDF buses, one of those buses. I think they use them for the cricketers. Yeah, for the cricketers or whoever might be visiting. It appeared as though they were going to the stadium or something, but they were using the Heroes Highway. But there was a big police siren on a motorcycle leading them, escorting them, but the bus was empty. They're probably going to do a pickup, but the bus was empty. You're moving through traffic.
Just leave with enough
sirens
time.
on. Exactly. You don't need to go in an empty
with
bus.
An empty bus.
I
don't think an empty bus needs an outrider.
Exactly. Just the driver and whoever's minding, the conductor, whoever the person is, or somebody sitting at the front there. But you had vehicles pulling over because you're going to do a pickup. And I've seen ambulances also do that craziness where they're taking someone back home. Like someone hires an ambulance to take them back home from the hospital or whatever. The siren's blazing. You don't need it. It's not an emergency.
Yeah.
And I think that the traffic department, right, need to have regular conversations with those emergency vehicle drivers about the use of those sirens.
And not just conversations, Gordon, but there needs to be something more, because they'll just keep doing it. If all they're getting is a tongue lashing, then they'll just keep doing it.
It's a total abuse.
Yeah.
And people, as I said before, I fear that when there is a real emergency, people will ignore them.
Yeah.
Because of what, especially if you live in those areas where you always got to pull over. you're going to be frustrated and say, I'm moving nowhere. You don't want a situation like that.
Especially
it could
if
be
there's
a real
something
emergency.
going on. Yeah.
Anyway, it's 6:48. Time to talk about your health this morning.
And of course, today we're talking about one of the most common complaints that people experience,
that?
which is headaches.
Oh.
Almost everyone has had one at some point, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why am I getting this headache? Many of us immediately will reach for a painkiller. And while there's nothing wrong with relieving pain, it's also worth understanding what may have caused it in the first place.
Yeah.
Sometimes headaches are your body's way of saying, I need some more water. Dehydration is one of the most common causes of headaches, actually. And other times it might be saying, you've been staring at a screen way too long. Digital eye strain has become increasingly common as more of us spend hours looking at computers, tablets, and our phones. Poor posture, funnily enough, can also trigger headaches. And of course, if your shoulders are tense and your neck is tight from sitting incorrectly all day, that tension can travel upward. Stress is another major contributor, by the way. When we're anxious or overwhelmed, the muscles around our head, neck, and our shoulders often tighten, leading to tension headaches. That's what they call the tension headaches. Even skipping meals can trigger headaches because your blood sugar levels may drop. That's why it's important to not simply just treat the pain without asking what actually caused it. The next time you develop a headache, pause and think, did I have a meal today? Did I have enough water? How long have I been looking at a screen? Am I under unusual stress? Sometimes the solution is surprisingly simple. However, it's equally important to know when a headache needs medical attention. If it is sudden and severe, if it's different from your usual headaches, if it's accompanied by confusion, weakness, vision changes, or difficulty speaking, seek medical care immediately. Your body communicates for a reason. Learning to understand those signals help you make better decisions about your health. So for your new day, remember that pain is information. Instead of only asking how to make it stop, ask what your body may be trying to tell you. That's your health for today, because every new day deserves awareness, understanding, and a healthier start.
And especially if it's consistent.
Yes.
Go see a doctor if those headaches are consistent and you get them like every morning or every midday or every afternoon. They're just coming and you're just prepared for them.
Yeah.
Just be careful with that. You heard some of the things Alana said you should be looking for. Good information as usual.
Of course. It's me.
It's who?
It's me.
The sun is out.
The sun is risen.
And the new day is feeling good.
Looking for a perfect weekend outing? Then don't miss Uncapped Marketplace 2026.
Join us on Saturday, August 15th and Sunday, August 16th at the Guyana National Stadium for family, fun, and shopping.
Explore over 100 agro-processors, showcasing the very best of Guyana's flavors.
Enjoy exclusive discounts, exciting gifts, and discover amazing local products.
Sauces and seasonings, beauty and skincare products, craft items, fruits and vegetables, and beautiful plants.
Admission is free. We'll see you there.
Guyana, August 1st is Emancipation Day. Come to the National Park and celebrate with the African Cultural Development Association ACTA at Emancipation Festival 33. Come celebrate with performances by Guyana's best local acts and a spectacular finale by our international guests. Come for the African food, music, history, storytelling, and all things African. Gates open at 10 a.m. sharp. Children under 12, free. Adults, $1,000 before 3 p.m., $2,000 after. Let's celebrate the eons of African contributions to the world. Harambe, we all hold together.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday, July 31st, Kaburnsky Entertainment presents Elevate the Ascension at Maltino's Ground. Thomas Lance featuring DJ Mal from New York, MC Fire Kyle from Houston, the Super Youth from Trinidad, plus Selector Diamond, Country Boy, Selector Biggs, Mixmaster Tony, and more.
We outside.
Tickets are available now on the Pot Salt app. Early bird tickets are just $3,000. General admission $5,000, with VIP packages also available. Don't miss the vibe. Don't miss the energy. Elevate the Ascension, July 31st. Sponsored by GT Beer, Classic Beer, Maximum Vodka, Jay's Mining, and Gomoseley Radio.
Taste the fruit of freshness.
We
We just discovered the new 200 milliliter Fruta, and it's perfect for our little one.
Same fruity flavor we all love, now in a fun, perfect kid-sized box with vitamins and real goodness.
Look, Mommy, it fits right in my hand. Perfect for your lunch kit.
And for playtime and family outings too.
A small box with big fruity freshness.
The Fruta you know and love, now in a fun 200 ml perfect size made just for kids.
DJ Shrimpy presents his annual Summer Jam on Saturday, July 25th at the Woodbine in Brooklyn. Music by Super Terry, Busta, Lady Supreme, DJ Quinn, and DJ Shrimpy. Tickets $30. Dinner included. For tickets, inbox DJ Shrimpy on Messenger or call or text 631-805-7923.
I want a woman to jam. Pocket full of flavor. KFC got the taste you can savor. Bring your family, your friend, or your neighbor. Share a bite or two. Finger licking good for the crew. Real good vibes, good food. Feature good mood. KFC is the spot, so come true. Spicy or original, get it all you like. It's a taste explosion, alright. Pocket full of flavor. KFC got the taste you can savor. Bring your family, your friend, or your neighbor. Share a bite or two. Finger licking good for the crew.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
This Emancipation Day, celebrate culture, heritage, and unity at the 8th Annual Freedom Fest 2026. Shades of Melanin. Join us on Saturday, the 1st of August at Bay Rock National Stadium in Linden, starting at 10 a.m. Admission absolutely free. Experience the recognition of outstanding lineners, vibrant African attire, cultural displays, African art, delicious cuisines, music, drumming, kids activities, vending booths, and so much more. It's the 8th Annual Freedom Fest. Shades of Melanin. Bring out the entire family and celebrate the beauty, strength, and spirit of African heritage. Freedom Fest 2026. Shades of Melanin. Hosted by Figgy Entertainment in collaboration with the Wisma Flats Group. Don't miss it.
With Gomoseley Radio, you're always on.
Whoa.
6:55 across the country. If you're celebrating a birthday today, want to wish you all the best. Hope you'll be having a wonderful birthday today. Happy birthday. Greetings are going out to Auntie Joan Monkhouse from the mining town of Linden. And you're getting greetings from all your loving children. The girls and Carlos, of course, and the entire family, your grandchildren too. They're all wishing you all the best. And the in-laws, they're wishing you all the best on your birthday today. Joan Monkhouse, Auntie Joni from down there in Caracara. Hope you'll be having a terrific day today. Let Carlos take you to King's Jewelry World. I understand they've got some new collection. Yeah, little bag you like spent on them.
Not you skinning up Carlos.
Them young kids, Auntie Joni. You know, I don't tell you a story. Please spend some money on you today. You bring you into this world. So, Carlos, carry your mother to King's Jewelry.
They take cards.
Mm-hmm. The fancy one on Common Street.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure he takes you there. So happy birthday to you. And happy birthday to the beautiful Honor Alert, Your Honor. Yes, Jade's mommy, Jade Opal, and Jovi's mommy celebrating her big birthday today. And of course, you're getting greetings from your loving daughters and the entire family. And they're wishing you all the best on your birthday today. I want to wish you all the best today too, Honor. She doesn't want me to put out her age and which route she might be heading to. I gotta go research the route.
I was just thinking. I don't think we have a. I don't think we have one.
That?
No.
We gotta find a route for her this morning. But happy birthday to you, Honor. Hope you'll be having a terrific birthday today. From your loving daughters and your family and friends and your workmates, they're all wishing you the best on your birthday today. 6:57, the news comes up at the top of that 7 o'clock hour, right here on Gomoseley Radio.
Do shit to this girl, think I really love this girl. Yeah. Man, she's so fine.
Straight up dog.
She stand about 5'4", Coca-Cola red bone.
Damn.
She drive a black Durango, license plate say Angel. Tattoo on her ankle, but she's making pesos. Got a crib on Peachtree, right on 17th Street, and I call her TT.
Wait a minute, hold on, dog. Do she got a kid?
Yep.
She loves some Waffle House.
Yep.
Do she got a beauty mark on the left side of her mouth?
Man.
Went to Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Works for TBS.
Yep.
And I can't believe this chick. Damn.
Tell me what's wrong, dog. What the hell you damning about? I'm your homie, so just say what's on your mind.
Man, I didn't know that you were talking about her.
So man, you telling me you know her?
Do I know her like a path to know his word? We messing with the same girl, same girl.
How could the love of my life and my potential wife be the
same girl, same girl, same girl? Man, I can't believe that we've been messing with her. Same girl.
Thought she was someone I could trust. She's been doubling up with us.
Man, we've been messing with the same girl.
Yeah, my chick bad looking like a bag of money. My chick bad looking like a bag of money. I ain't get it and I let her count it for me. I good and she out for me. My chick bad looking like a bag of money. My chick bad looking like a bag of money. I go and get it and I let her count it for me. I good and she always for me. She got me caught up in the moment. Got me caught up in the moment. She got me caught up in the moment. Got me caught up in the moment. I only kiss her when she on it. Touch her good, make her call me in the morning. My chick bad looking like a bag of money. My chick bad looking like a bag of money.
Your mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo!
With New Day on Gomoseley Radio.
Check out Republic Bank for great deals and some great offers. Republic Bank time, it is 7 o'clock all across the country. Time for that. Check out the news here on Gomoseley Radio.
The sun is out.
The sun is risen.
And the new day is feeling good.
Catching up on what is happening, checking in as messages come through, staying in the loop as the day unfolds. No searching for a connection, no stopping to figure things out. Just staying connected as you go about your day. From early morning straight through. Data that fits your life. Make your move with One.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest from newssourcegY.com. Compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. Now here's what we're tracking this morning. The Judicial Service Commission has announced the appointment of Principal Magistrate Judy Latchman as the new Chief Magistrate of Guyana. In a statement last evening, the Judicial Service Commission indicated that Magistrate Latchman's appointment was made by the Commission on the 7th of January 2025 and will therefore take effect from that date. Another principal magistrate, Faith McGusty, has been acting as the chief magistrate since the retirement of the former chief magistrate, Anne McLennan, in 2023. The new chief magistrate, Judy Latchman, has been serving as a magistrate since 2009. In 2017, she was promoted to the post of principal magistrate. The Judicial Service Commission said her professional journey began as a state counsel in the chambers of the Director of Public Prosecutions back in 2004, and she was later promoted to serve as a senior state counsel in those chambers in 2008, before eventually moving on to the magistracy in 2009. Meanwhile, the Judicial Service Commission also announced the appointment of 6 new magistrates. Those selected to serve as new magistrates are State Counsel Osalisa Marks, Director of Legal Services at Go Invest Nikisha Logan, Legal Assistant to the Chancellor Janelle Joseph, Legal Advisor at the Environmental Protection Agency Sharifa Parks, Prosecutor Tanisha Saigon, and State Counsel in the Office of the DPP Carissa Henry. 3 men who were held in connection with the investigations into the 2021 murder of Ricardo Fagundes, called Paper Shorts, were released yesterday on $1 million bail each by the police force. 2 of the men, Mark Richmond and Udu Kanu, were former security guards attached to the Mohammed's Enterprise Security Service. The 3rd man who was held for questioning was car dealer and businessman Amarnath Ramsuk. He was held for questioning as it was reported that the car used in the execution of Fagundes was sold by the auto dealership that he owns. Richmond and Kanu were released from the Ghana Police Force Ivleri headquarters yesterday afternoon after being held for more than 144 hours. Outside the police headquarters yesterday, Richmond was greeted by his sisters upon his release. One of his sisters told news source that she was grateful that her brother had been released. Richmond said he had nothing to say to the press other than he was treated as a prisoner. He was represented by attorney-at-law Damian De Silva. In August 2022, Richmond was implicated in the murder of Fagundes by then police detective Dion Bascom, who had complained about the police cover-up in the investigation of the murder of Fagundes. With the proliferation of Chinese-owned and operated supermarkets and stores across the country, the Alliance for Change is this morning calling for foreign-operated stores and supermarkets to be closely monitored to ensure that they operate in accordance with established laws and regulations. In a statement, the Alliance for Change said many of the foreign-operated stores and supermarkets are not adhering to the country's laws and regulations. The AFC said it found that many Chinese supermarkets are selling food products that carry no English description as is required by law and no expiry or best-by date. The party contends that many Chinese and Brazilian stores and supermarkets fail to issue receipts to customers also. And the party said in most of the foreign-operated stores and supermarkets, the workers are subject to inhumane treatment, with there being no separate washrooms for men and women and no lunchroom for the staff to use. According to the party, workers attached to those stores and supermarkets have also complained of working extremely long hours, with a lunch period of 20 minutes or less. The AFC is calling on the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Ministry of Labour, the Ghana Competition and Consumer Affairs Commission, the National Insurance Scheme, and the Food and Drug Administration to carry out a national campaign to bring all stores and supermarkets into compliance. And finally, at this time, international news. China's economic growth slowed sharply between the start of April and the end of June, as weak domestic demand and the war in Iran's impact on oil prices overshadowed the country's strong exports. Official gross domestic product figures show the world's second largest economy grew in the second quarter by 4.3%, below Beijing's annual target, and after a 5% rise in the first quarter. It comes a day after the government data showed that China's exports jumped by 27% in June compared to a year earlier. In March, China cut the growth target to a range of 4.5% to 5%, its lowest economic expansion goal since 1991, a move some analysts say gives officials more flexibility in managing the economy. The announcement represents the first full quarter of GDP data since the start of the Iran war on the 28th of February and marks the lowest quarterly expansion since the end of 2022, as China was emerging from its strict COVID-19 restrictions. And that's the news for now. The news came to you with the kind compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. And for the rest of today's top stories at your fingertips, head across to newssourcegi.com, powered by Gomoseley Media.
Home is never quiet, even when it feels calm. A report being finished in one room, homework being submitted in another, a movie playing while dinner is decided. Life does not happen one thing at a time, and your home connection should not either. One Fiber is built for the way life actually happens at home. Fiber that fits your life. Make your move with One.
ExxonMobil Guyana is searching for 2 super hosts to bring the energy, excitement, and and entertainment to this year's Global Super League.
Do you love cricket? Know the game? Have confidence, personality, and the ability to keep fans engaged?
Can you think on your feet, own the microphone, and turn up the energy from the first ball to the final wicket?
Then GSL wants you!
This is your chance to be a part of the action and create unforgettable experiences for thousands of cricket fans.
Apply now on ExxonMobil Guyana's Facebook page. Hurry now, applications close July 16th.
GSL Super Host Search. 2 hosts, 1 incredible stage. Are you ready to take the mic?
Bring the energy.
Own the moment.
Looking for the perfect place to unwind and turn up and enjoy sound? Welcome to the Muse Bar on Mandela Avenue, where every night brings a different energy. Weekends mean top DJs, great drinks, smooth hookah, delicious food, and a crowd that knows how to party. And every Wednesday, don't miss R&B Wednesdays. Best R&B hits and the perfect midweek escape. Muse Bar, Mandela Avenue. Your nights always in right.
Ice cream tastes so good, make me feel happy, and happy tastes good. Don't know what's the recipe, but it tastes just like ice cream should. Feel the love. Ice cream sundae or ice cream sandwich, a cup of blazer, that's you the size you can manage. Flavors and toppings on flavor. Have one now and have one later. Feel the love. DQ ice cream tastes so good, make me feel happy, and happy tastes good. Don't know what's the recipe, but it tastes just like ice cream should. Feel the love.
Sunshine! Ole Blue! The best snack for you. Feed your craving and blaze it blue. One by one blue. Grab a pack, you can do it. Tell your crew. Ole Blue Blaze got it. Taste the craze, get ready. I'm telling you. Ole Blue, Ole Blue. Ole Blue, Ole Blue. Big bold flavor coming through. Yes, it's like no other. Make your tongue change color. Yes, it's true. Ole Blue, Ole Blue. Blaze it blue.
Play Instacash for your chance to win instant cash. Yep, win up to $1 million on the spot. With many games to choose from at price points of $200, $300, and $500. Instacash is all about instant wins. Tickets are printed right at the lottery terminal. There's no waiting on draws. All games are easy to play and easy to win. There's absolutely no limit to how many games you can play at once. So, play Instacash for your chance to win cash on the spot. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today.
Taste the fruit of freshness.
We just discovered the new 200ml Fruiter, and it's perfect for our little one.
Same fruity flavor we all love, now in a fun, perfect kid-sized box with vitamins and real goodness.
Look, Mommy, it fits right in my hand.
Perfect for your lunch kit.
And for playtime and family outings too.
A small box with big fruity freshness.
The Fruiter you know and love, now in a fun 200ml perfect size made just for kids.
It's the ExxonMobil Guyana. Bring the energy sign competition. We're searching for the most creative, most exciting sign at every single match. Will you be at the ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League? Then we want you to bring the energy, and you could win a brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. So bring the energy, bring the vibes, bring your sign, and win big.
That is a biggie. It's out of here.
Visit ExxonMobil Guyana's social media pages for details. Terms and conditions apply. ExxonMobil, Guyana's energy partner.
Kickstart your day or get a pick-me-up with coffee and pastries from Scoops at Royal Castle on Water Street downstairs Brassonics, the St. John Road at their Diamond Food Court outlet. From 7:30 a.m. Monday to Friday, choose from cappuccino, French vanilla, salted caramel, mocha, and hazelnut coffee. And get your fill of spicy beef patties, chicken patties, pepperoni pie, beef pie, and chicken curry pie. Coffee and pastry combos are $800 and $1,200. Any pastry is $460. Where else will you get a tasty deal like this? Only at Scoops at Royal Castle Water Street, the St. John Road, and Diamond Food Court.
They take a bite of the grill, snapper, lamb chops, lobster and ping. Then you must check fireside grill and chill. Grill prawns, salmon burgers like this. Then you must check fireside grill and chill. Crab curry, baby back rib, eat at will. Then you must check fireside grill and chill.
Indulge, enjoy, eat at Fireside Grill and Chill. 139 Garnet Street, Newtown, Kitty, Georgetown. Call us on 681-9306. Find us on Messenger at Fireside 592. Open from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Delivery available.
Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we're the Pizza King. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes you wanna say, hey, nobody do it like we do. Every single bite and you can taste the flavor coming through. Every day is fresh ingredients. Guyana, we wanna show you how much we love you. Feel the love, Mario. Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we're the Pizza King. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes.
With Gomoseley Radio, you're always on.
7:13 across the country. Welcome back to New Day here in Gomoseley Radio. Gordon Mosley, Alana Bose, and of course Mixmaster Tony, keeping you company on this Wednesday morning. It is the 15th day of July in the year 2026. Hoping you're having a fabulous morning so far. Whatever are your plans on this Wednesday, we hope those plans are going to just work out right for you today. It's time for that question of the day. We're asking you this morning, should there be some control on the number and type of businesses allowed to operate in residential communities? Should there be some control on the number and type of businesses allowed to operate in residential communities? What are your thoughts this morning about that topic? About that question? Should there be some control on the number and the type of businesses allowed to operate in residential communities? You can call us now on the radio 504-5000, or you can send a voice note to 615-8246. That voice note number again on WhatsApp 615-8246, and share your thoughts with us this morning here at Gomoseley Radio. I think it's an issue definitely you've got to look into.
Yeah.
Because you're just seeing different types of businesses popping up all over. I see folks have been complaining now with the supermarkets that are popping up all over.
Yes.
Sometimes you have about 5 or 6 blankets in an area.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about. Last Saturday, a friend and I, we were heading to a function, and we drove through an unfamiliar area, so we're using the GPS, and we passed like 4 supermarkets almost in a row. Just a few houses or buildings in between them. And I'm just thinking to myself, how are they all surviving? How are they all like doing well? And you know,
and the thing too is that the residents are now complaining because they say these supermarkets are operating as if they're rum shops.
Yes.
They're open late into the nights, and then they have folks drinking and so outside.
Right.
They leave whatever they're eating or drinking. The garbage is left
garbage
out
is there, yes.
And you've got to deal with the noise too.
And I understand the convenience of having a one-stop shop, in a sense, open that late, because you never know when something pops up. You might need something from the supermarket, and so I get it. And I understand why they're opening late. But they also have a responsibility too to the neighborhood in which they operate, as well as, let's not even go that far, Gordon. We'll talk about something we've talked about here before, the fact that they have much more garbage than the average household would in that area, and they just kind of let it all. Distinctly, it can come straight to my mind, the Chinese supermarket that is now on David and Alexander, where that old Chinese restaurant used to be. Well, there's a supermarket there now, and on David Street is where they have their garbage spot, and they just have boxes. They've broken down the boxes a little bit, but it's still quite a bit of boxes with the rain that we've been seeing. They get all, they get soaked and they get really awful looking. And so, that's another thing they have to take into consideration as well.
It is a problem, and they've got to start addressing it before it becomes a whole lot worse. I was driving through Queenstown yesterday.
Oh man!
I had a good chuckle with myself because this is Albert Street, Eternal Albert, and there's a Chinese supermarket where the breakfast place used to be. Starbuds. There's a Chinese supermarket was opening yesterday, I
Right.
think. Just across the road, literally across the road, there was an office furniture building. That's another Chinese supermarket.
Yes.
You drive down
Around the corner.
Around the corner, there's
in
another
Fort
one.
Street.
In Fort Street,
There's one
another
right there by the police station. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one there. And you drive further down, and you know where Prophet Brown had his school? Right next to the basketball court outside Hot and Spicy.
Right.
I think there was the Guyana Gold Board. They were set up there in that Queenstown area. There's another one right there. So in that,
There's one by Rio.
Yeah, by Rio. There's one by Blue Iguana. That's in
Yes.
Albert Street, Albertown.
Albertown, yeah.
And so you got like within this small area,
Block.
you've got and I'm thinking like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I know people are looking forward to the rent and so, but there's got to be some sort of uniformity. There's got to be some sort of, I don't know. I remember they stopped the one on Brick Dam when they were going to put that one at the former UNICEF building.
And that one by Bel Air too, right?
Yeah.
On the Prashad Nagar area.
Yeah, they stopped those too, but
Yeah.
everywhere else are just popping up.
Yes.
Yeah, so people are saying, they're concerned about that. And it's not just about those businesses. I've seen people complain before of mechanic shops in areas.
Bodywork shops.
Bodywork shops in areas that are working late into the night, and you've got to deal with the loud sound of the generating system and
The cars they
compression
leave
system
parked
and
on the
everything.
road.
Yeah. And I know on Durban Street, there's been a family complaining for years of a scrap metal business. They say the scrap metal is built into the air now.
Wow.
And the people who live in the back house, they've got to deal with all types of stuff.
I can imagine the
To get to their
critters.
house. Yeah, they've got to deal with cockroaches and all types of stuff to get to their home.
Yeah.
And so that's not good at all. So that question of the day, again, should there be some control on the number and type of businesses allowed to operate in residential communities? Give us a call on the radio and join in on the conversation. Of course, you can also send those voice notes to 615-8246 or call us on 504-5000 right here on Go Moseley Radio. We got some folks online saying, Kevin Pierre says this is an obvious yes, but also requires transparency from officials regarding access to land. For example, many businesses, including block making businesses, should be in defined industrial and commercial zones, not backyards. Bernard Ramsey says zoning is essential, and so any business operation in a residential area ought to be well thought out and positioned in such a manner that it is sufficiently and well separated yet easily accessible to the residents. And Darshani Umdad says there are workshops spraying, and the EPA, they're asking if that is healthy to be around. And Dear Ram Tularam says the law never changed. Shop open 7 o'clock and close 10 o'clock, and open 3 o'clock and close 7 o'clock. And complete 8-hour work for 7 days in a week. And he's talking about a situation there in Annandale. Somebody else online says there are already zoning regulations. The CHPA has identified zones for every community in Guyana. The problem is enforcement of those regulations and adherence by even the CHNPA, talking there about the Central Housing and Planning Authority, and that one coming from Cohen Gittins. So you have, many persons saying that they've got to really look into this issue. (504-5000). You can call in to us on that number, or you can send those voice notes to 615-8246 right here on Go Moseley Radio. And I see some folks also complaining about woodworking shops in some areas too. where they say they're cutting wood and doing their wood business.
Yeah.
All hours of the day and night.
I think that sometimes people will go on the defensive.
Yeah.
This is not like an attack on your business. We understand everyone has they've got to make money, and if this is something that you're good at, something that you're good enough at, that you've been able to create a business and retain clients and so on. I mean, good for you, but you also have to also remember that you've got other people living in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You have folks who are raising families. They've got people who are elderly, who are not well. All of these things kind of factor in when you think about it. And so there are a lot of people out there who are dealing with a lot of things that we don't even know about. So you have to kind of be respectful of the neighborhood that you're operating in as well. And I'm pretty sure if we were to get down to it, in terms of zoning, a lot of you probably would not be able to operate in some of the areas that you're in already.
And the thing too, like Cohen pointed out about the Central Housing and Planning Authority, I know of some businesses, workshops and so who've applied. I remember I was talking with this young man who has a really good body workshop on the East Coast of the Mirror, and he said he's been having some issues, obviously, with people in the area, and he says he understands that. But he said he's been waiting for a piece of land forever. He said, whether it's East Bank, East Coast, because he wants to expand his business.
Right.
And he doesn't want to bother the neighbors. So he said he's been asking for a piece of commercial land, to purchase a piece of commercial land for a very, very long time. And he says, it's just been something he can't get.
He can't seem to get. So
said,
there's
so
that
they've
issue
got
as
to
well.
look into that issue too. Because, when you have young business people, we were talking about this development bank that will come on stream too. But we have young business people trying to expand their businesses and go around the right way of doing it. And they're put on hold for all these years.
It's disheartening.
Yeah, and then you see an area open up and you see a popular businessman or somebody who may be well connected is given an acre, 2-3 acres of land to open up a bond or something. And they're young business people in those same communities who've been asking for a piece of commercial land to operate their business, and they don't need an acre or half an acre.
Right.
They just want something to get started, and I think they've got to start looking at that. It's one thing to encourage young people to get into business, but there's another thing to ensure everything is in place to accommodate them. Because I figure most of them would want to do the right thing.
Yes.
If people know this area is an industrial zone, and so you have body workshops, you get woodworking shops and stuff like that. They're not bothering anybody, and they can come to that area and get work done. People will be happy with that.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that we've got to start looking in that direction and assist many of these young business people who want to do the right thing. But obviously, a man is dealing with his bread and butter, and if he can get it, he can open it right there. And that's what's happening in many, many instances. Good morning.
Good morning, Alana. Gordon. I come over to America 6 years ago, and I come back to Guyana. I come back to Guyana a few days back, and I see like 3 supermarkets open around where I'm living in Perfect Harmony. One is a Chinese restaurant, a hardware store, and we have we normal supermarket, which is what I love. But when I go down further, up to the Four Corner, they have a variety of hardware shop, supermarket, all built in one. They don't close at all. They don't have holidays. They don't respect any of Guyana holidays. Nothing, even to Good Friday, which is bad. We have to stand up because people in Guyana are not getting a chance to get a piece of land to build a house, but the lands is given away to build these Chinese stores, and people are encouraged in it too because they're looking at, I could rent my place and I could live on the squatting land and I could build some money, but what are they doing with the money? The supermarket is getting too much. China is taking over Guyana. We don't mind that all the different countries could come to Guyana and enjoy Guyana, but the people in Guyana need to enjoy Guyana too. I don't know what is going on in Guyana right now. It is so wide open. I grew up, I'm only 59 now, and I know in my 59 year, we had like 6 Chinese restaurants. Now we have thousands of Chinese supermarket that is opening and running all of our people out of business and everything. And the things is not so forthcoming. You buy it today and it finished tomorrow.
And as you heard in the news earlier, there was an issue being raised by the Alliance for Change about a situation in many of those supermarkets where staff members are complaining about having just 20 minutes for lunch.
No
There's
proper
no
washrooms.
proper washroom facilities.
No lunch rooms.
You have items with just foreign writing on them. And there are laws against those things.
Yes.
So they need to enforce the laws against those things. But also, it's the areas that they're opening these things, these places in. And that is why enforcement is something the Central Housing and Planning Authority, they've got to pay attention to. Because when you move into an area and you pay residential high-income land, or middle-income land, you pay $2, $3, $4 million, in some cases $5 million for your land, and you expect a certain type of living in the area, and then Babs, Hong Fong open next to you, or somebody open a workshop behind you, it's going to be problematic for those people, because you run away from the crowd and the noise in one area to go into that new area, and you got to deal with the same problem over again.
Right.
Obviously, people will have concerns, and their concerns ought to be taken into account.
Hi, good night, Alana. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I do agree that they need to look into the amount of businesses, likewise the type of businesses that are popping up, especially in residential communities. All right, for instance, in a lot of communities, you would find that, there are these mechanic shops, and then, they have a whole lot of vehicles that are parked on the parapet and the road, blocking persons' driveways and all these things. So the other thing is about these Chinese restaurants or these food establishments. When they do their preparation, especially, the meat and stuff, the fat and these things that, get into the drain, and it can cause health issues, because then a lot of times that if they're not taking the necessary precautions, to deal with these things, when there's a buildup in the drain, it can cause snakes. Even it becomes very smelly. And you think about it, you being a resident living next to a Chinese restaurant or these food establishment, some of the issues that you would get. Likewise, these body workshops and stuff, when they're sanding and so they really need to look into this situation, especially in the residential community, because you can't be. I don't have a problem with you setting up a business or starting, but you have to do it the right way, and you cannot be doing that at the cost of the residents' peace in that neighborhood. You understand? So yeah.
All right, thanks to all the callers this morning who called in and chimed in on that issue. We got one last caller coming in on the line. Good morning to you, caller.
Good morning. How is everything?
I'm going pretty good. What about you?
Holding up so far.
All right. So your thoughts on the topic this morning?
The topic this morning is that I bought a piece of land in Great Diamond 2 years ago, and I decided to start building from February gone. 2 years ago. And I decided to start building in February gone. But what I noticed is that most of the building, because it's a residential, they sell all the land that sell it to landowners, private property. But most of the building is going up there is like strictly bond. And it's way off the main road. So you find that you really can't see, it's too much bush in front. But when you drive down at the bottom, at the back of it, you see all these different houses are going up, but most is 2-story, and it's bond because I know it's bond because there's no window. There's no window. So it's bond. So I want to know, how is a residential neighborhood having all these bonds?
Yeah, and they should explain to people. I know, because I know some areas are commercial residential. You're gonna have and it's in the housing map. You would see like after every 10 house lots, there's a commercial property for whatever. But what's happening is that people are, selling their residential land, and you see people popping up with all types of businesses. So I think that may be the issue in that area.
So you're saying that when people get a land, they could sell the land?
After 10 years, it should be, but what they're doing now, I think there is something called an irrevocable power of attorney that they're using, where they sort of give you the power of attorney to the land, and after 10 years, then they can sign it over. And that is something the housing ministry also needs to look into, because I've seen instances where persons have gotten these low-income houses. I saw one the other day in Diamond, those small houses not far from Diamond Hospital, where someone was allocated that as a low-income house, I think for $8 million, and they're now selling it for $35 million. You know, they're saying that he'll be given irrevocable power of attorney because they can't sign over the property or the land until after 10 years. So whoever buys that will have to deal with that. But it is something the Ministry of Housing has got to be on top of, because it's unfair to persons who may really, really have a need. I've seen instances on the East Bank of the Demerara too, where persons go and they buy low-income homes, right? That's set aside for people with low income. Then you see a massive structure throw up within a year. You know, it would have cost more than $6 or $70 million to build. So they're buying up properties that were set aside, $5 million, $6 million properties for low income earners. And you know, they probably put a son name, a daughter name, and they go get the property. Then they flip it quickly and sell it, or they truck their fancy house. So you got a lot of issues happening there at the Ministry of Housing. They've got to get more monitors in those communities because it's going to be like a big industrial zone around your house, and that will not be fair to homeowners and home builders. All right.
I think one of the problem is that if the government, hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, I think one of the problems with that is that if the government would be more strict with certain things, you wouldn't find people doing that.
Yeah.
But that's the problem right there. Because if I bought the land and then I could flip it within a couple of years, you know, I think the government have all right to take back that land, because I bought the land to build a house and now I'm flipping it. You know, but as long as you make one person a scapegoat, you can see the rest of people will be afraid to do certain things. But I think like that's the trend now. But anyhow, thanks for listening to me.
Thanks for calling in this morning, sir. Have a good day today. It is 7:34 across the country. In about a minute, we're going to head across to Wendy's and find out what's happening with Jordan Leah Budu at Wendy's.
We make you feel alright, woman. Wind up your body, don't you come back and see. Come back to it again.
7:36 across the country. It's Wendy's time. Time to head across to Wendy's. We've got our good friend Jordan Leah Budu joining us from across at the Wendy's this morning because she's got some good news to share from Wendy's. Good morning to you, Jordan. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Gordon, Alana. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're going pretty good. I like the color, your color pink. Very bright to welcome us into the morning.
Yes.
A great color. So a lot happening at Wendy's. We understand that now you can grab and go breakfast at Wendy's. Tell us about that.
Okay, so starting from Monday, Wendy's officially launches breakfast at our Vicinjan Road location from 7 to 10 in the morning. So whether you're on your way to work, dropping the kids to school, or simply looking for a delicious breakfast, Wendy's now has you covered.
Nice, so they can just drive and pick up. I
I
like
like
they're opening
that.
early.
I like the drive-through option. You know, you don't have
Yeah.
to get out the car. You can just go through the drive-through and pick up breakfast. Now, we're thinking breakfast. What are some of the options that you guys are going to have available for us?
Okay, so a few of our options, we have the egg and cheese croissant or bacon and egg and cheese croissant. One of my personal favorites is the French toast sticks. They're
Yeah.
so small, perfectly golden, lightly sweet, and they're absolutely delicious. And we have other options such as our breakfast muffins and more in store coming soon.
And what about beverages? Because you know we got to get something to wash down the breakfast. What are you guys
We
going to have for
plenty of
beverages?
options there. Plenty of options. You can enjoy our refreshing Minute Maid or our smooth and creamy regular Frosty Chino or caramel Frosty Chino. Or you can also cool off with one of our refreshing lemonades with a twist.
Sounds good. But listen, you know, some folks might want to try something else outside of the breakfast menu, or will this be strictly breakfast from 7 to 10?
Strictly breakfast.
Strictly
from 7 to 10.
breakfast.
Yes.
So they can't call for that fancy burger across there.
Can't call for bacon at 7 in the morning. No, no.
But you've got really great breakfast options. You've also got some other new things that are going to be coming really soon, Leah.
Yeah, so for the summer, we'll be launching a little new twist on our Frosties. We'll be having a lot of our Biscoff Frosty, Cherry Crumble Frosty, as well as our Strawberry Lemonade.
Oh,
That
sounds really
sounds
good.
good. So what else is happening at Wendy's? Remind us if you know if you're thinking about lunch or we want to grab dinner on the way home in the evening. What are the options available at Wendy's? Not just at St. John Road, but your other location too.
Yes, so we have our Movie Town location as well. But for now, for breakfast, it will only be served at our Vicinity Road location.
Okay, got that.
Yes, we have two locations, Vicinity and Movie Town. We open for 10 daily. With this, while the breakfast is from 7 a.m. at Vicinity. We have loads of options. You have your burgers, we have salads, which a lot of people don't know. We have baked potatoes, we have dessert options from our Frosties to our cookies, chili. So there's everything for somebody there at Wendy's.
Yeah, but the big news today is that from next Monday, Wendy's St. John Road location will be open for breakfast from 7 o'clock in the morning. I know a lot of persons will be happy about that because you're rushing out to the work for that 8 o'clock job and you want to grab something and go. And not so many places are open that early for breakfast.
Yes, that's what a lot of people were saying, that you have to get to work for 8 a.m., some of them. So now we are covering for people from there from 7 in the morning to 10. So you have a lot of time to get breakfast.
Yeah. Any news on any new location coming on stream soon?
You have to stay tuned. And
Thank you
I
so
give away
much.
too much right now.
All right, thank you so much. We look forward to breakfast from Wendy's from next Monday. And check out their St. John Road location for breakfast. You can also check them out later for lunch. Breakfast is from 7 in the morning until 10 in the morning. Then they switch gears into the other parts of the menu. You can also catch that location at Movie Town from 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when they'll be open up there. They're not doing breakfast there as yet. So East Coast persons, hold. So we're going to look forward to that happening across there at Wendy's from next Monday. Thanks for talking with us this morning, Jordan Leah Budu. You have a great day today.
Thank you for having me. You guys have a great day
Take
too.
care. You
Thanks
too.
a lot. $7:40 all across the country. This is Gomoseley Radio. And of course, you're locked in to a new day. Good morning to all the 8 o'clock workers on the go. You got just about 20 minutes to get there. Wishing you a wonderful day today.
Tip on your toe. Beat for me, girl, tip on your toe. Ain't gonna leave it, tip on your toe. Believe me, girl, a ball. Girl, a ball. Lead up, tip on me, baby. Grip me tight and show me side, baby. Give me that sexy look there when you're ready. But wind up, brace you one on the wall. Her girl, stop it, nice. Now me, yeah. Stop it, nice. Now me, yeah. Shakira wine. For me, make she stop, ma. Y'all love feel her, ma. She a say she want the turn round. Y'all wine, turn round. Me knock it like a ma. Girl, y'all
on it when me give her the fourth and fifth. Wine pan it to cloud nine, she float and lift. She feel long like a rope and stiff. Me not joke on no fuck nah hit. Yes, tell me lucky where you do the shit keep up. Just like a one place and have the waistline at mine. Then give me make it up, make it up, and make it up. She a pretty queen, I say I'm just one make she smash.
We not going down. And them off and them up and them around. Can't get to get the youth them fi clown. 'Cause what goes around comes all the way around. Too much man I get slew. You better watch what they say or do. 'Cause it just might happen to you when you were out of chosen of you. Got some news today. How much get the youth them slave? Got some things to say.
What a thing you gonna do when you see you wanna get on the dance floor? Me and my girls look hot and we're ready to party some more. Yeah, Mr. DJ rocking it all night, making it feel like
Every girl where they are right now, walk out and dance without fear. Get on up. By you, don't fight and fit out. Everybody ever get them. Just get on up. Okay, rewind. Bring back the big tune one more time. Okay, what's good? Real young folks represent. Okay, what's up? All of my ladies. Okay, that's right. Please up for my shop tonight. We got the flow, we got the dough, we run the show. Okay, we keep it real, you know the deal is
Mixmaster Tony.
That's how we do it. Get the flow, we get the juice. Okay, we never fail.
Woman, just get your head on its own. Get properly drunk and really debunked. When I see you, just show them balls. Girl, move up your body, make
Papa John's just made pizza night way better. Weekends only. Buy any large pizza and upgrade to stuffed crust free. Yes, that's free stuffed crust at Papa John's. Hot and cheesy and loaded with flavor. It's a limited time offer, so don't you wait. Order now at Papa John's. Better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's.
Stop and Shop, of course, Stop and Shop is where you need to be and get your shopping done. You can check them out, of course, at in that Courtyard Mall. You can check them out for all the great deals and, of course, all the good brands that you know and love. Stop and Shop. Of course, if you're looking for a home here in Guyana, it's there on Guyana Home Hub. An apartment to rent, it's there. Land, residential, commercial, agricultural, it's there. Office space, business property, it's there. Guyana Home Hub has got it all. Real listings, verified agents, no chaos. Whether you're buying, renting, or investing, go ahead and search right now, iPhone or Android, GuyanaHomeHub.com, or call them on 762-9797. Whatever you're looking for in Guyana, go find it.
If you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or burnt out at work, it's time to put your well-being first. Join us on Saturday, the 8th of August at the Regency Hotel for the seminar supporting employee wellness, promoting mental health, and combating burnout. Learn practical evidence-based strategies from clinical psychologist Dr. Deborah London, Safety and Health Officer Irvi London, and certified yoga instructor Tracy Smith. The seminar runs from 8:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. Registration is $20,000 per person or just $15,000 each for groups of 5 or more. Invest in your health. Empower your team. Register today.
And like you just heard, starting Monday, wake up to something delicious at Wendy's.
Yay!
Breakfast is served daily from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., featuring warm French toast, the fluffy muffins, hearty burritos, the bold breakfast baconators, crispy potatoes, plus coffee or juice to complete your meal. Make Wendy's your new breakfast stop starting this Monday.
I see the Jamaican news media, they're reporting this morning Jamaican reggae singer Phantom Moja has died at the age of 49, just weeks before his 50th birthday. The Rastafarian entertainer, whose given name was Owen Lennox Moncrief, passed away on Tuesday evening at the University Hospital of the West Indies in Kingston, Jamaica, after suffering complications related to his heart. A close associate of the singer told Observer Online that Phantom Moja's health had deteriorated rapidly in the days leading up to his death. He was born on the 5th of August, 1976 in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. He's got a catalog of many, many songs, and I know people in the reggae community, they're mourning his passing. Phantom Moja. You know any Phantom Moja songs across there, Tony? You need Phantom Moja song? Cook you up something? You got it ready there? Let me go with Phantom Moja right here on Gomoseley Radio, paying tribute to the music that he put out over the years, and it's a big loss for the reggae community. You look like you know not one.
I was just praying to gosh that you wouldn't say anything. The public didn't have to know.
You sit on there.
The public did not have to know. I might know a song. Play a song, Tony.
You sit on there.
Gosh, can we move on?
You know one thing.
Rasta love the youth, them, never ill-treat them. Bless them to the
You don't know this?
Let's play a little more.
Defend the earth. Wicked man better splurge. Burn them down. None of them can stop your time. All when the wicked man a keep up them crime. None of them can stop your time. I got to this time, man. Hey, none of them can stop your time. All when the wicked man a keep up them crime. Me see them can stop your time. I got to this time. You got to pay for the run you have done. So many innocent blood are run. That is a lose for people to gun. And I laugh and I take it to gun. Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
I know this song. See? You real bad to me, you know.
Well, you like it? So I know you will know this one.
Tell them mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry, sister hungry. Do something for the poor. Open up the door. The one you're knowing, 1 million miles away. Babylon have my people astray. Work them night and day, and don't give them no prize. For my people rise, and give wicked man a surprise. And burn them in front of them eyes. Cause they treat poor people like flies. Tell them mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry, sister hungry. Do something for the poor. Open up the door. Tell them mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry, sister hungry. Do something for the poor. Open up the door. Tell them.
Thanks so much. Thanks so tough. Yes, thanks so much. Whoa, yeah. Coming from the country with me bag of Cali.
When I walk with coke.
Woke up on a DC. Him want to hold me.
Where you trouble for officer?
Don't you run now, big man.
Lord, you for them
won't get away. And if you slip, you will die. Hey. Then if you run, you can hide. Cause I've got my stick stuck right in my hip now. I wanna hear you sing. Don't you touch my darling. Don't you touch my sense. No.
Babylon, you wrong. Never catch me with no coke clip in a me gun. No, you want lock me down on detention. Sergeant Bufoot and Inspector Rang.
7:50 all across the country. The Voice Zero Phantom Moja. As you heard in the news, he passed away in Kingston, Jamaica, at the age of 49.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems like we're losing so many people.
Mm-hmm. Young, in their young age.
Like you said, yeah, also very young. I mean, for an older
Go to your
gentleman.
checkup, people.
Yes, go get a physical, go get a general checkup. Ooh, it's scary out there.
Take care of yourself. Nobody got time to take care of you. More than what?
Oh.
You have somebody to take
That's
care
so
of you?
bad.
Take care of yourself. Ain't nobody got time to take care of you.
More than, you have to follow it up with what you're going to say.
More than you
yourself.
can. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, but that sounds real bad how you say it there.
But
Nobody
it's
got time to
true.
take care of you.
You gotta face the reality.
Shabby and Dave, you're going to always have time.
Other than your mother, father, who?
Well, I still get it to them.
Yeah, but we gotta take care of
Yeah.
ourselves. Look out for ourselves more too.
If something's feeling a little bit off,
Yeah.
go to the doctor. Don't procrastinate. Go see
Yeah.
the doctor.
Regardless of what it is, just go see a doctor and have them
We
take
have this
care
thing
of it.
about, like, if we don't know about it, then it can't affect us, but
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely not true. We've seen so many people, just collapse and never get back up, and that's a scary, scary possibility.
It is very, very worrying.
Yeah, we make a lot of jokes here on New Day, but that is one thing we don't joke about. We always encourage folks to get those checkups, and if something feels a little bit off, something feels wrong, this is not your usual self, or even if you notice it in someone else, encourage them to go to the doctor, encourage them to have that conversation, and if they need the company, go ahead and go with them. Some people need that, that extra push to go and get it done themselves. They wouldn't do it off on their own, but if someone else is behind them, they're going to get up and they're going to go do that. Be that person for someone in your life.
I know some people, they do a lot of gym work and stuff like that, and they think because of that, they may not be having any other health complications.
Right.
A lot of times you don't know what's going on inside of you.
Right.
So you got to go to your doctor and do a little checkup and see what's wrong.
Exercise is important as well.
Yes, it is important.
But there are other things that could be creeping up, genetic things that could be creeping up, things that cannot be kept away with exercise and healthy living alone.
Talking about exercise, how was gym yesterday?
It was good.
Did you go?
I did.
Because I see you walking. Strong.
So last night, I was in shambles last night, actually. I went to bed at 7:45. Literally turn off TV, pull the covers up, put down phone, went to bed at 7:45. But I'm not so bad this morning.
You're ready to go again today?
I guess.
You're going again today?
I hope you hear me. Yes, it's gotta go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I gotta go. Friend, I'm gonna do it. Don't pay the money. It's plenty.
What are you working on in the gym?
Bamzi. How you mean, Garden? There's one thing I walk it on since I joined gym 4 years now. On and off. Don't make it sound like I've been 4 years consistent, but body. Get up.
What are you working on?
When I leave the room, it must left 10 minutes later.
You must be turning the corner twice.
Pops.
Exactly. Alana.
What's going on over there?
So what exercise do they have you doing?
He's got me doing a lot of glutes. Leg extensions.
Is there
swings?
Is there did he say
lunges?
After 2 or 3 weeks you're gonna see?
No, he's not gonna lie to you like that. One thing KB don't do to you is lie. But what he will do is work with you. And so he's committed to working with me to attain my goal.
Tell them why you're going gym again.
For a big body. A big disrespectful. I was not lucky to be blessed genetically. So I gotta put in the work.
I thought you said Shabby had your back.
Yeah, in other ways. She'll never let me go hungry or see me sick, but
she didn't mind
in other things she'll fail me. She'll fail me a little bit in other things.
Aye. What is this on me? It's good Wednesday morning.
It's you ask. It's hump day.
Clearly.
We're in the middle of the week.
It is 7:55 across the country. This is the best part of your morning. This is New Day on Gomoseley Radio. You gotta sing Don't Be Me.
And me get smarter than before. Your love surround me. Your love surround me. Yes, me get stronger than before. And me get smarter than before. Your love surround me. Your love surround me. When the youth them arise, bad mind them won't follow. Like Jonah with the well of food them won't swallow. Love you sell your hold for $1. Be careful of the hypocrites and the backstabber. Them a straight them no real, so that what them did feel. A drum me give me praises, so me go and hold me seal. 30 roast them a perform, everything I go reveal. Rasta never eat them dirty meal. Yes, me get stronger than before, and me get smarter than before. Jah love surround me. Jah love surround me. Yes, me get stronger than before, and me get smarter than before. Jah love surround me.
Some a lose them way, so we reroute them. Not turn my back on the real youth. Them all who genuine, we recruit them. And all who a chat, we mute them. Them no smoke, them no sick, them no have pink eye, but them eye red. Yeah. Them a follow me, a lead, them a pre and a grudge me for my mates.
So there's a really good event coming up that I think you really need to go and check out and be a part of. Atlanta. Fifth Republic presents Glow in the Dark Aerobics. It's happening on August 15th in the Herdmanson Lawns. Gates will be open from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can get fit with Leon and Vanilla. The bands are $2,500, free entry token, and free beverages. For more information, you can call the Fit Team on 676-9333. So it's like a fit party at night, and KB is going to have a booth there, and they're going to have like healthy food booths and exercise and gym equipment and everything about being fit.
Right.
They're going to have there this event.
Yeah, being fit.
It's a night. Tony is going to be there too, playing the good music, playing music.
That's we doing.
Wow.
That's we gotta be doing.
Yeah. So he's going to be playing music and exercising too.
Okay. Mouth.
You know, all
Yappa,
behind
yappa,
there.
yappa, yappa.
Ooh. Yeah, but that event is coming up on the 15th of August, so don't you miss it. It's called Glow in the Dark Aerobics, and it's taking place on the 15th of August at the Herdmanson Lodge. Get your tickets early and grab your friends and go. You can take your crew. Rowena, like from 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they exercise good. And they have a good, go about to see the boots and all of that. Exercise too. Oh, she like dance.
She does.
She like dance, so you know she can do a little thing for that. But for more information, contact them on 676-9333. You're gonna learn about nutrition, taking care of your bodies, staying fit,
Like a
and all of
holistic
that.
approach
Everything.
to healthy living.
Yeah, they're gonna do that at that event on the 15th of August across there
At
at the Herdmanson.
They've got
Lodge.
nice lawns
I think,
over
yeah,
there.
that's where it's gonna be held. So they have some fancy booths
That's
set
gonna
up.
be really nice.
And so, you know, go there and go there and be a part of it. Fit, get fit, more fit.
Coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there.
Okay, great.
You see how you fit? You see that muscle?
Bops.
Muscle.
Bops.
Muscle.
Bops.
Muscle.
What I can tell you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Damn it, 2 more.
2 more sets.
What? I want to encourage you later on today, right here in Gomoseley Radio, from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 2:30. We're going to have that fitness show, King Fitness Show, with Tramel King. He's always giving tips every Wednesday here in Gomoseley Radio from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 2:30. He's a fitness instructor and a powerlifting champion too. And so he's going to be here from 2 o'clock every Wednesday, giving you some tips on, you know, taking care of your body, building muscles, what you should be doing in the gym, what you should not be doing in the gym. One thing he keeps saying every time is don't compare yourself to others. Like a lot of folks go to the gym and they're comparing themselves. They want to be like this person, they want to be like that person, they want to have the muscles, the this and that. And sometimes, you know, you just can't. You gotta stay in your lane.
Because every single person is different. Your genetic makeup is different.
And they're good
The
for
way
different
you,
reasons.
Exactly. The way you process food and nutrients and that kind of thing, it's all different. The way your body will respond to certain exercises is completely different. So you've got to manage your expectations. I think that's the first thing you need to do, rather, when you go to gym. Is just kind of manage your expectations. You might have...
I hope you're doing
certain-
that.
Not me. I gonna get it right. I gonna get it right. Other people, this for y'all. Y'all gotta manage y'all expectations.
You gonna get it?
I gonna get it right.
Hey.
What is this? I hear them talk about operation.
The news comes up in 30 seconds right here on Gomoseley Radio.
You can be a millionaire by only spending $100 on a Daily Million ticket. Simply pick any 5 numbers from 1 to 26, or you can buy a quick pick for your chance to win the Daily Millions. Purchase your tickets daily, Monday through Saturday, to get a chance to win $1 million every day. So, feeling lucky? Then buy a Daily Millions ticket today. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today.
Sounding good all day on Go Moseley Radio.
Catching up on what is happening, checking in as messages come through, staying in the loop as the day unfolds. No searching for a connection, no stopping to figure things out. Just staying connected as you go about your day. From early morning straight through. Data that fits your life. Make your move with one.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest from newssourcegy.com. Compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. Now here's what we're tracking this morning. The Judicial Service Commission has announced the appointment of Principal Magistrate Judy Latchman as the new Chief Magistrate of Guyana. In a statement last evening, the Judicial Service Commission indicated that Magistrate Latchman's appointment was made by the Commission on the 7th of January 2025 and will therefore take effect from that date. Another principal magistrate, Faith McGusty, has been acting as the chief magistrate since the retirement of the former chief magistrate, Anne McLennan, in 2023. The new chief magistrate, Judy Latchman, has been serving as a magistrate since 2009. In 2017, she was promoted to the post of principal magistrate. The Judicial Service Commission said her professional journey began as a state counsel in the chambers of the Director of Public Prosecutions back in 2004, and she was later promoted to serve as a senior state counsel in those chambers in 2008, before eventually moving on to the magistracy in 2009. Meanwhile, the Judicial Service Commission also announced the appointment of 6 new magistrates. Those selected to serve as new magistrates are State Counsel Osalisa Marks, Director of Legal Services at Go Invest Nikisha Logan, Legal Assistant to the Chancellor Janelle Joseph, Legal Advisor at the Environmental Protection Agency Sharifa Parks, Prosecutor Tanisha Saigon, and State Counsel in the Office of the DPP Carissa Henry. 3 men who were held in connection with the investigations into the 2021 murder of Ricardo Fagundes, called Paper Shorts, were released yesterday on $1 million bail each by the police force. 2 of the men, Mark Richmond and Udu Kanu, were former security guards attached to the Mohammed's Enterprise Security Service. The 3rd man who was held for questioning was car dealer and businessman Amarnath Ramsuk. He was held for questioning as it was reported that the car used in the execution of Fagundes was sold by the auto dealership that he owns. Richmond and Kanu were released from the Guyana Police Force Ivleary headquarters yesterday afternoon after being held for more than 144 hours. Outside the police headquarters yesterday, Richmond was greeted by his sisters upon his release. One of his sisters told news source that she was grateful that her brother had been released. Richmond said he had nothing to say to the press other than he was treated as a prisoner. He was represented by attorney-at-law Damian De Silva. In August 2022, Richmond was implicated in the murder of Fagundes by then police detective Dion Bascom, who had complained about a police cover-up in the investigation of the murder of Fagundes. With the proliferation of Chinese-owned and operated supermarkets and stores across the country, the Alliance for Change is this morning calling for foreign-operated stores and supermarkets to be closely monitored to ensure that they operate in accordance with established laws and regulations. In a statement, the Alliance for Change said many of the foreign-operated stores and supermarkets are not adhering to the country's laws and regulations. The AFC said it found that many Chinese supermarkets are selling food products that carry no English description as is required by law and no expiry or best by date. The party contends that many Chinese and Brazilian stores and supermarkets fail to issue receipts to customers also. And the party said in most of the foreign-operated stores and supermarkets, the workers are subject to inhumane treatment, with there being no separate washrooms for men and women and no lunchroom for the staff to use. According to the party, workers attached to those stores and supermarkets have also complained of working extremely long hours, with a lunch period of 20 minutes or less. The AFC is calling on the Guyana Revenue Authority, the Ministry of Labour, the Guyana Competition and Consumer Affairs Commission, the National Insurance Scheme, and the Food and Drug Administration to carry out a national campaign to bring all stores and supermarkets into compliance. And finally, at this time, international news. China's economic growth slowed sharply between the start of April and the end of June, as weak domestic demand and the war in Iran's impact on oil prices overshadowed the country's strong exports. Official gross domestic product figures show the world's second largest economy grew in the second quarter by 4.3%, below Beijing's annual target, and after a 5% rise in the first quarter. It comes a day after the government data showed that China's exports jumped by 27% in June compared to a year earlier. In March, China cut the growth target to a range of 4.5% to 5%, its lowest economic expansion goal since 1991, a move some analysts say gives officials more flexibility in managing the economy. The announcement represents the first full quarter of GDP data since the start of the Iran war on the 28th of February and marks the lowest quarterly expansion since the end of 2022, as China was emerging from its strict COVID-19 restrictions. And that's the news for now. The news came to you with the kind compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. And for the rest of today's top stories at your fingertips, head across to newssourcegy.com, powered by Gomoseley Media.
Home is never quiet, even when it feels calm. A report being finished in one room, homework being submitted in another, a movie playing while dinner is decided. Life does not happen one thing at a time, and your home connection should not either. One Fiber is built for the way life actually happens at home. Fiber that fits your life. Make your move with One.
This is Gomoseley Radio.
Visit GoMoseleyRadio.com and keep it on.
20 years of churches, chickens, you and us, and there is nothing missing. So many, many friends and strangers pass through our doors, and they always come back for more. Guyana, the love keeps growing, and we're thankful for the support you are showing. At so many locations and much more to come. It's gratitude and celebration. Can you feel the love? 20 years of churches, chickens, you and us, and there is nothing missing. So many, many friends and strangers pass through our doors, and they always come back for more. Feel the love.
Now in stock at Imperial Trading, the Dodson Water and Ice Dispenser. Enjoy hot, fresh, and cold water anytime. Plus, a built-in bullet ice maker. It's durable, energy efficient, bottom load, and designed with a child safety lock. Perfect for your home or office. Wholesale and retail options available now. Visit 73 Durban Street, Lodge, Georgetown, or call 721-3195. Get the Dodson Water and Ice Dispenser today, exclusively at Imperial Trading.
Let's jam! Pan Jam is back. Pan Jazz Concerts presents Pan Jam Folklore on July 25th at the Railway Courtyard. Journey into a world where steel pan and culture bring legends to life. Featuring Guyana's Soca King, Jomo Primo, Nikita, Mark Batson, steel pan sensation Charles out of St. Lucia, saxophonist Jesse Schultz, Clayton Daniels, Lyndon Cupidor, and many more. Feel the energy as the Parkside Steel Orchestra and the Pan Groove Steel Orchestra clash and bring the vibe. Early bird tickets cost $7,500 general and $25,000 VIP and are available at Roger's Exclusive, Pont Roger Building, Jogo Bonito, Gorilla Nano Brewery, all Massey stores location countrywide, and on the Potsol events at Pan Jam Folklore, July 25th at the Railway Courtyard, sponsored by Absolute, Jameson, the Guyana Tourism Authority, 592 Tees, Purple Acai, and Gomoseley Radio. Pan Jam Folklore.
Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Chocolate tastes so good, you know you want some. Ping pong, from Charles Chocolates, bunks into flavor.
Ping pong, everybody wants some. Roasted peanuts is the true number one. Ping pong, you better get a handful. This chocolate is so incredible. What's the snack everybody craves for? Ping pong, bunks into flavor. Chocolate coated peanuts. Delicious top class A plus. Ping pong, from Charles Chocolates, bunks into flavor.
Roasted peanuts covered in chocolate. Ping pong, bounce into flavor.
Extra ginger ale, yeah. Cool it down, cool it right. Feel the zing. Take the flight.
Less sugar, more spice. A sip so crisp, so nice. Pure refreshment in your hand. Extra vibes across the land. Extra ginger ale, oh yeah. Take that extra far. The flavor hits just right. Extra ginger ale would taste so nice. Yeah. Hey. Zesty bubbles, golden glow. Feel the rhythm, let it flow. Sip it slow or take it fast. Extra ginger ale's a blast. Extra ginger ale, oh yeah. Take the taste extra far. The flavor it's just right.
Less sugar, more ginger. Extra ginger ale.
It's the ExxonMobil Guyana. Bring the energy sign competition. We're searching for the most creative, most exciting sign at every single match. Will you be at ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League? Then we want you to bring the energy, and you could win a brand new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. So bring the energy, bring the vibes, bring your sign, and win big.
That is a biggie. It's out of here.
Visit ExxonMobil Guyana's social media pages for details. Terms and conditions apply. ExxonMobil, Guyana's energy partner.
GCOM is conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. If you were 18 years or older on June 30, 2026, and you're a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GCOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can object to anyone whom you believe does not qualify for inclusion in the OLE. To do so, you must be listed in the same divisional list as the person you are objecting to. You must visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to make an objection. The objections aspect of this exercise will end on Friday, July 17, 2026. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
It's never average in the castle, so we've taken things up another notch. Introducing salsa chicken from Royal Castle. It's sweet, tangy, juicy, with a hint of tamarind. Add some flair to your meals with the new salsa chicken from Royal Castle. Available at all Royal Castle outlets. Call 22 Royal for delivery or skip the line and order on the Royal Castle app. Salsa chicken. Get 1 piece, 2 piece, party packs if you crave more. Royal Castle salsa chicken, flavored down to the bone.
Guyana, August 1st is Emancipation Day. Come to the National Park and celebrate with the African Cultural Development Association ACTA at Emancipation Festival 33. Come celebrate with performances by Guyana's best local acts and a spectacular finale by our international guests. Come for the African food, music, history, storytelling, and all things African. Gates open at 10 a.m. sharp. Children under 12, free. Adults, $1,000 before 3 p.m., $2,000 after. Let's celebrate the eons of African contributions to the world. Harambe, we all hold together.
Flavor no one can measure, making your moments better. The place to be is KFC, so come and enjoy it together. When we touch down, everybody know the plan. Whatever you're feeling, get it in your hand. Original spicy, going down nice. Finger licking gun, make you wanna do it twice. Flavor no one can measure, making your moments better. The place to be is KFC, so come and enjoy it together.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
This Emancipation Day, celebrate culture, heritage, and unity at the 8th Annual Freedom Fest 2026. Shades of Melanin. Join us on Saturday, the 1st of August at Bay Rock National Stadium in Linden, starting at 10 a.m. Admission absolutely free. Experience the recognition of outstanding lineners, vibrant African attire, cultural displays, African art, delicious cuisines, music, drumming, kids activities, vending booths, and so much more. It's the 8th Annual Freedom Fest, Shades of Melanin. Bring out the entire family and celebrate the beauty, strength, and spirit of African heritage. Freedom Fest 2026, Shades of Melanin, hosted by Figgy Entertainment in collaboration with the Wismer Flats Group. Don't miss it.
Hello?
You're late.
Remember I had to open that bank account?
Yeah, but I thought you were going to open a Republic Bank account online.
Wait, you mean I could open an account online?
Yes, using your phone, tablet, or computer. It's called Republic Onboard.
If you told me that this morning, I could have saved hours.
New and existing customers can open a Republic Bank account online and save time. Choose Republic Onboard today. Check republicguyana.com for more information.
So it's your fault I'm late.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you. With Gomoseley Radio, you're always on with the sound of now.
Our man come home early, so fi come outside now. And she want me fi jump through the window. Me tell her me nah move, she say work with the flow. Come like she take man for your papi show. The boy outside and I make be nice. Involved, so me go jar fiat. Somebody forget. You want one thing me know, same way me come in.
70 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, welcome back to New Day here on Gomoseley Radio. On this nice Wednesday morning. Not cool temperatures on the outside with the sun out this morning. Hopefully it stays that way a little bit today.
Looks like it's going to be a great day.
You think?
I think so. You know, you wake up some mornings and you just feel like it's going to be a good day. Like you got a good night's rest.
Yeah.
You probably got some things to get done today.
I had a good night's rest. I can talk about that. Slept really good last night.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, in just a bit, we'll be checking in with Dr. Patrick Lindo from across at the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association.
He's their medical manager.
What are we talking about this morning?
He's going to be talking about IUDs, you know, the accessibility of an IUD over there at GRPA and how persons can, get on board with an IUD and why we ought to be getting on board with IUDs here in Guyana. So he's the medical manager. We'll be chatting with him in just a bit, like Gordon said.
In just about 1 minute, as soon as he adjusts his camera and stuff like that, a little tilt downwards, we're going to be joining him this morning.
We can see him in...
Yeah, in HD.
In HD.
Right here on Gomoseley Radio, so stay with us. Now let's head across to the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association. That's where we find your medical manager, Dr. Patrick Lindo, this morning. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing well.
Well, we are super happy to have you here on the show with us, Dr. Lindo, and we're chatting today about IUDs and, you know, all of the bits of information surrounding it, because there are a lot of misconceptions about IUDs out there. And so we want to start out with the basics. Dr. Lindo, can you tell us a little bit about the IUD and how it works?
Okay, so an IUD stands for intrauterine device. In a traditional sense, in modern terms, they refer to it as an intrauterine system. And generally, they're divided into two big categories: hormonal base or copper base. And how it works. So the hormonal base generally has a little bit of progesterone, and that helps to thicken the endometrial mucus and as well thinning the endometrial walls. And the copper base repels sperms. It has a spermicidal effect, so it kind of repels sperms and therefore prevents pregnancies.
So how effective are these at preventing pregnancies?
So IUDs are actually some of the safest forms of contraceptives, and it's divided into those two categories.
Yeah.
Because one has that hormonal effect, and that's mainly 99% effective. The copper base as well is in the high 90s when it comes to effectiveness in preventing pregnancies.
And the safety about this, because some folks, they might say, oh, I don't want this in my body, you're putting copper in your body, and they'll have those thoughts. So explain the safety of using an IUD.
Okay, you're referring directly to the copper base IUDs. There's a misconception this copper rust or whatever. As we all know, copper is very inert. And the type of copper is a thin sheet of copper wire wrapped around this plastic. And this copper does not rust, but it degenerates over time and is absorbed by the body. As you know, if you do a blood test, some of the elements that form part of our body and function is copper.
Yeah.
So that too is used and observed as well. So there's no rusting when it comes to the copper IUDs. The other one is a low progesterone base, which is secreted naturally as well by the body. And it helps to modulate the last half of your menstrual cycle. And that generally improves some of the signs and symptoms a woman might have during her cycle. Like it might improve, vomiting, the pains or whatever. So it actually helps when you use the hormonal types of IUDs.
And Dr. Linda, we're hearing all of this, and we might be, having some folks on the outside asking that question: how long does this IUD last? And what if I am using it now for prevention, and then I get married, I settle down, or whatever it is, and I decide I'm ready to move forward and have a child? What's that removal process like?
Okay, so generally putting it in initially is about 3 minutes. Removal is about 2 minutes. At any time, you can remove an IUD. It's very simple. You come into the office and it is done within a couple of minutes. When we put that IUD in, 2 very small inert strings are left in the vagina, which you're unable to feel unless a female, inserts 2 fingers. She can feel it while it's there. But during sexual intercourse, you're unable to feel that. We would put in a speculum, visualize those 2 strings, just grab it, pull it out. Very easy, within 3 minutes.
So in terms of women who might want to use an IUD, who would make the most suitable candidate?
Okay, so the benefits of an IUD is it's a set it and forget it kind of thing.
Okay.
It can last anywhere between 3 to 10 years. So when you put in that IUD, you don't need to worry. There's very little follow-up. We basically educate you on some of the signs to look out for, and that's it. So we generally advise the shorter term IUDs, for example, like the 5 years for women who haven't had kids before, women who might be in universities and are unable to visit the clinic. It's very cost effective. You pay that single payment and you never have to worry about it for the next 5 or 10 years. And as well, busy women who just don't have the time to come to clinic or continue to use the patch. I keep on forgetting. The copper-based one as well can be used for women who might not desire to use a hormonal-based contraceptive, because that's an argument in the street. I don't want to add anything else. So you have that option. So the IUD is very safe, is very effective, and it allows you more time and more choice as well.
And we've got someone on the outside, Dr. Lindo, asking about when is the best time to have an IUD, inserted?
Almost any time. Of course, within the first 3 days of your cycle, we generally wouldn't try to insert it then. At the last 3 days, when your period is very light, is most easy. Why? Because your cervix is already dilated, and therefore it's much easier for us to insert an IUD. But outside of that, anytime you can come, outside of those first 3 to 4 days of your cycle, and we can insert an IUD.
And it's important, doctor, to remind folks that the IUD deals specifically with the prevention of pregnancies. So they should still practice safe sex to guard themselves against STDs and so.
Yes, we always advocate for that. IUDs is specifically to prevent pregnancies and not STDs. As well, IUDs does not lead to cervical cancer. That's caused by the HPV virus, and that's another misconception out there in the public as well.
And let's touch on those misconceptions and myths. You touched on that one just now, and then you spoke about the fact that, some people are very hesitant because they hear of the copper material that's used. What are some of the other misconceptions that persons might be holding them back, rather, from, being on board with the IUD?
Okay, one of them, of course, is that it may lead to cervical or uterine cancers. That is a misconception. Studies have proven that that's not fact. And as we all know, cervical cancer is generally caused by the HPV virus. Another is that it may lead to vaginal infections. The IUDs placed into the uterus. Between the uterus and the vagina, you have the cervix, and they're in 2 different parts of the body specifically. So they're not related. Those are some of the big myths that we hear, that copper may rust and cause complications. No, that is a bioavailable copper, meaning that your body can absorb that copper and form part of your natural system as well. So these are all myths that we hear out there.
And I know it's available at the Guyana Responsible Parental Association down there on Kwamina Street. That's about the importance, though, Doctor, of counseling before they make this step. Because there might be some women who are not ready to have children, but they're in a marriage. And, the husband might not be ready this year, but next year, he's thinking about it. So the importance of counseling before they make this step.
Yeah, it's very important. We advocate for planned pregnancies because when you plan, you can cater financially, socially, mentally as a family to take care of that child. So it's very important that we counsel them, and not only counsel them on planning pregnancies and preventing unwanted pregnancies, but also, informing them that everything that you use, there's a positive and negative effect. So on what to expect. Specifically, when we talk about IUDs, within the first 3 months, we need to counsel them and inform them that you may have increased bleeding. That may extend up to 6 months. After that first year, generally your bleeding returns to normal, meaning your menstrual cycle will return to normal. If you're using the hormonal-based contraceptives, after that first year, you might never have a cycle again, or if you do, it might last just a couple of days with small spotting, which in many cases is a benefit for a lot of women. I mean, they don't have to stop and worry about the bleeding. You save money not having to tampons or pads. So those are some of the benefits or things that we need to inform them, because some women will come in and say, Doc, I'm using an IUD and I'm bleeding a little more, am I cramping a little more, and it wasn't explained to me. So we need to let them know this. Or some other women might come into the clinic and say, Doc, I had this IUD placed and I haven't had my cycle and I'm worried, is this accumulating in my abdomen? No. This is expected, and this is one of the benefits in many cases. Also, in some of our premenopausal women as well, we would put IUDs in place, specifically the hormonal type, because it improves the symptoms that they may experience, like the hot flashes, the weakness, the lethargy that they might experience. This can improve it as well because, as you know, it secretes small levels of progesterone, which can improve some of the symptoms of premenopausal women.
And Dr. Lindo, we've got some more people on the outside asking questions. If you're saying that any time is a good time, are there tests done before, they go for the IUD, just to ensure that they're not already pregnant in some cases?
No, you basically answered the question. So we generally do a pregnancy test. Yeah. Of course, if before we do the insertion, we insert the speculum and do a pelvic exam, and if we suspect any irregular discharge or possible infection, we may ask you to do additional testing, but they're rarely, other than generally pregnancy, that would inhibit us from inserting an IUD.
Great. Good to know. That's really good information. Now, we're incredibly lucky here, in Guyana and in some spaces to have that conversation, that free conversation about contraceptive methods. Are there any particular benefits of choosing an IUD as compared to the other methods that are available?
Yeah, of course. Again, it gives you that freedom and flexibility of just set it and forget it and not have to worry about it, not have to worry about buying a patch every single week, not have to worry about taking a tablet every single day. You also save with regards, you don't have to buy, your sanitary pads or your tampons, so you can save over time. It also prevents unwanted pregnancies, which is very important. That's very expensive having a kid in today's economy as well. So those are some of the key benefits of an IUD. And of course, it's 99% safe when it comes to preventing pregnancy. So that's the biggest benefit.
And finally, Doc, we've got someone on the outside listening, and they're asking, how soon after the IUD is inserted does it take effect? If they go home and do a little something the same night, should they be worried that, one them boys swim all the way and get past the IUD?
Generally, we advocate within that first week.
Okay. You hold off?
No, have sex with a condom, of course. But of course, the copper base starts to work within a couple of days. But we would say maybe within the first week, you can continue to use a condom. And we always advocate for the use of a condom, especially if it's with a new partner. not for prevention of pregnancy, but also for protection from other STIs and STDs as well.
And of course, all of this is available through the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association on Quamina Street. They can take care of the insertion of the device, the counseling, and everything down there at the GRPA. So if persons out there are thinking about this, they can go into the GRPA and begin that conversation with the medical team across there at the GRPA. And of course, as we heard from the doctor, it takes about 3 minutes to put it in, and 2 minutes to take it out. And at any time, or should it be there for a certain amount of time before they decide they want to change their mind and take it out? Anytime.
At any time you decide, of course, with the advice of your practitioner, have a discussion. But at any time, your body, your choice. If you decide that you don't want it there anymore, you come and we can take it out.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Dr. Lindo, for sharing this information with us. Of course, we'd like to encourage you guys to check out the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association, not only for the IUDs, but of course, the many other services that they offer. They've got a very active social media page, and of course, you can step into their office down there on Quamina Street as well. Again, Dr. Lindo, thank you so much for coming through today.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks a lot for being here this morning, Doc. You have a great day today. We were talking here with Dr. Patrick Lindo across the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association. Check out the GRPA today on Quamina Street here in Georgetown.
She do what me like. Bring man up, your baby girl on a diet, yeah. Show up now, me say this, so me stitching it right. Turn on the light, set the vibes right, all night. She know me no fear. God just like me, and I like every week. She see me, she say it's real, so I get. She loving it sick. To sleep with tears in her eyes, call it a week. Girl, them want set me great, yeah. X-Man, I watch it. If I'm violin, it's time to bring a knock it. A black traffic, cause it's smaller than a hand's back pocket. Next man I watch it. If I'm violin, it's time to bring a knock it. A black traffic.
There's a speed, coming up block. New style, different you like it. Even when we got your love for you, baby. Listen me, swagger up. Swagger turn up 22 for me group, new thing for me joke. And y'all look, them can't get enough. When I'm new to the things, so me deal with them up. Swagger up, me swagger like. Me snap back, cap, my chick when I'm in like. Y'all a go on bad anytime me roll out. Rose when them in show soul out.
Anywhere me go, the girl them love me. Like a 4-leaf glove on me luck, yeah. And if me tell you what girl you woulda judge me, just know say the thing well up, yeah. Top class and me full of top sauce. Me cologne it a kick me no green like that.
Mixmaster Tony. Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
You know my tees and my jeans so saucy. Every kick so my beat so saucy. Call me king in the streets, come saucy. Oh me so clean, so saucy. You know my tee and my jeans so saucy. Every kick so my beat so saucy. Call me king in the streets, come saucy. Body feel good, I love it when I'm beside you. My girl, me no bully, but I'm in charge, yeah. As long as I'm beside you, can't run, just bring it come, cause I'm in charge, yeah. I know you can't get enough.
With Gomoseley Radio, you're always on with the sound of now.
Huggies Snug and Dry are so soft, you have to feel it to believe it. With 2 times softness, it helps keep your baby comfortable while offering up to 100% blowout and leak protection, plus a wetness indicator. You can count on Huggies Snug and Dry. We're here to support you through every moment of your baby's journey. Try Huggies Snug and Dry today. Huggies, we've got you, baby. Looking for the perfect SUV? Meet the MG HS, where luxury meets performance. Experience premium comfort with a panoramic sunroof, luxurious leather seats, advanced safety technology, a 360-degree camera, and a responsive turbocharged engine, all wrapped in a bold, sophisticated SUV. Starting from $7.3 million. Enjoy 6 years of warranty and 6 years of free servicing. Pre-order yours today and enjoy $200,000 off. For more information, call Massey Motors to 226-7291 through 25. Visit our showroom at R5 Rhineville, Georgetown, or explore www.massimotors.gy. Massey Motors Guyana, your official MG dealer.
Guyana, get ready for the Exxon Mobil Guyana National Inter-School Kayaking Competition as all regions across the country battle for the Grand Kayaking Champion Prize. Rep your favorite team. Who will it be? Northwest, Pomeroon, West Dem, Upper Mazaruni, Madia, Rupununi, President's College, St. Cuthbert's Mission, West Coast Berbice, Linden, or Kwukwani. Who will emerge as Guyana's Kayaking Champion 2026? Find out at the Watuka Guest House, Linden. It's all happening on Sunday, July 19th at 11 a.m. Powered by our title sponsors, Exxon Mobil Guyana. National Inter-School Kayaking Competition.
Team Soca. If you tell yourself I'm missing carnival, you lie, you tell a lie. If you tell yourself I'm not drinking rum, you lie, you tell a lie. If you tell yourself I'm not going to get on board, you lie, you tell a lie. If you tell yourself I'm not jamming no girl, you lie.
Like this is respectfully. Don't get my party, me and my baby, grooving and jamming, grooving and get wet.
Your mornings are a whole lot better. Wake up, yo! With New Day on Gomoseley Radio.
I'm looking on through the party.
8:37 all across the country. We have now joining us live in studio Dion Anderson. He's from Elite Kayaking. And coming up will be the Exxon Mobil Guyana National Inter-Schools Kayaking Competition taking place in the mining town of Linden. They're bringing teams from Northwest, Pomeroon, West Demerara, Upper Mazaruni, Madia, Rupununi, President's College, St. Cuthbert's Mission, West Coast, Berbice, and of course Linden. And so he's going to be telling us about that big competition that's coming up. Good morning, Mr. Anderson. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm great.
Great to have you here with us. So tell us about Elite Kayaking. We know everybody talks about it, but for persons who may not know about Elite Kayaking, what you've been doing there in Linden, a really good job, by the way. Tell us about Elite Kayaking.
Well, thank you very much. Elite Kayaking, as you know, we are the kayakers of Linden. Elite Kayaking is the household name when it comes to kayaking in Linden and kayaking in Guyana at large. So we offer tours every single weekend whenever persons want to book, and we basically showcase the beauty of Linden and the beautiful blue lakes and the rainforest setting of the Karakara Creek. And of course, we host several inter-schools kayaking competition.
And I know that is coming up. We're going to get into that conversation in a bit. But for persons who are looking for the sort of adventure tourism, going to Linden, I know as part of some of your kayaking too, you also do hikes. You work along with the tourism authority up there in Linden to also do some of that like a package. So let's talk a bit about that. Then we're going to come around to the competition because I know there are lots of folks planning their travel to Guyana right now and they may be listening. And I always tell them Linden is a good getaway.
Yes, definitely. Well, Linden is the hilly sand and clay region. It's a beautiful combination of every single ingredient you can think about for a tourism package. And with Elite Kayaking and Nature Tour, you experience not just kayaking, but a full experience of immersion into a paradise of a combination of blue waters, black waters, a canopy of trees, and just enjoying the flora and fauna. So what we do, we assemble at one of the iconic locations in Linden when you're on one of our tours. That's the Watuka Guest House, and we give you an introduction. We call it a contextual introduction to Elite Kayaking and Nature Tour, where we tell you a bit about the history of Linden and the story behind the names of the communities and a bit about the beauty that they're about to experience. And then we head across to the highlight of the tour, which is basically the kayaking in the Blue Lakes. And right there is where we break the suspense of the questions that many persons ask, why is that water blue? So we give them a little nature walk up to a beautiful lookout point, and then we reveal to them why that water is blue. And it's such a beautiful combination of science, geography, and environment that gives that water that beautiful blue look despite it being extremely clear. And then we head across the Blue Lakes into the black, organically rich waters of the Karakara Creek, where you're covered by a canopy of trees and you just listen to the birds sing as you go to the beautiful flow of the water. So it's history, it's context, and most of all, it's a very, very fun experience on the water top, where we serenade everybody with music of their choice. We take photos from start to finish, and we have some very active and professional lifeguards who enjoy every moment of it. Sometimes I think they enjoy the tours even more than the guests. It's like their first time every single time, because every single group is like a new adventure just unfolding.
And the good thing about that, and I'm happy you brought it up, because we've seen persons at different resorts doing kayaking, and you're not sure there's a bodyguard, a lifeguard rather, nearby, looking out. And you got an entire team.
Yes.
So persons know when they're bringing their families and they're coming to Linden and they want to go kayaking, that they're doing so very, very safely.
Yes, and the lifeguards are also not only licensed but trained professionally. We have 2 of our lifeguards who have recently been certified by the international body of certification, and so the safety is our number 1 priority.
Which is good to know, because I know that there are a lot of first-time kayakers who this is not a scenario where you have to have experience. You can come as a first-timer and you will go through that safety demo with them, and they'll feel comfortable and safe enough on the water with you.
Definitely, as I mentioned, safety is our number 1 priority, and so we ensure everybody's covered with their life jackets, and also the lifeguards do demonstration of how to turn, how to stop, how to do everything on the water top.
Gotcha.
And then we launch them into the waters, and cameras are always on you.
Launch them into the water. Okay.
Now let's come to the ExxonMobil Guyana
Yes.
National Inter-Schools Kayaking Competition. Who's the defending champions in this?
The defending champions of the national competition would be District 7, Bartica, Upper Mazaruni.
Then the water
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So they get the
and they're
advantage.
very,
there.
very passionate about that,
So tell us about this, because I know
Yeah.
you had the smaller competitions before.
Yes.
And you saw the schools coming out in Linden and being a part of that. And shout out to Mackenzie High. I know Linden Foundation has been beating them. I don't know why. We got to work on the HS. But tell us about the competition and what it's going to be like in the next couple of days. It's countdown time.
Yes. So the ExxonMobil Guyana National Kayaking Competition will be this Sunday at 11 a.m. at the Watuka Guest House. We have about 9 to 10 different races lined up there, and we're going to be having every single school district participating. So the region will be choosing 1 school to represent the entire region. So from region 1 all the way up, well, I should say from district 1 all the way up to district 15, because Georgetown is broken up into about 3 different districts. But you have Barima Waini coming from region 1. You have the Pomeroon. You have Lenore Secondary. They have quite some strong swimmers representing region 3 and the entire west side. Region 4 will be represented on the East Coast side by President's College. Region 4 East Bank will be represented by St. Cuthbert's Mission. This is the first time St. Cuthbert's is going to be part of the competition. And we also have District 7, the defending champions. They are so competitive that I admire the way they practice, right? They allow their students to stay back into the dorms, and they literally fly them out to the competition. And some of the strongest students there who live all the way up in Upper Mazaruni. The only way to get there is to fly in, right? And they are very, very strong in that regard. But we also have District 8, which is Madhya, and District 9, Rupununi. Rupununi has actually embraced this kayaking competition to an extent where they do inter-district within their Rupununi district. They cross over to Brazil and they do a bit of competition there. And I like the fact that the schools are embracing
They're coming
this.
strong.
Yeah, they're coming strong. They're practicing hard, and they're calling every day for updates and so forth. And President's College, for example, they've also embraced the competition, where they have now hosted, as of last year, inter-house kayaking competitions. It's now part of their extracurricular activities for the sport segment of the school year. So, and of course, you have from Linden, you have New Silver City Secondary. They they came in second in the regional leg, so they'll be representing Linden, and Kokwani Secondary will be representing District 10 as well, because in the regional we allow the top 3 performers to advance to the nationals.
So wait, H isn't any top 2?
Unfortunately. Gordon will rub it in, right?
Hello.
Just the lifeguards rub it in every single day. Why? Because how this kayaking competition came into effect. One day we were having lunch and we were saying to each other, you know, if we were to have a competition, because I'm always boasting about my school, my farm school.
Yeah, Mackenzie High.
Mackenzie High. And they said, you know what? If we were to have a kayaking competition, their school would put some licks in my school. They were from Wisburg, Silver City, Multi. I said, all right, let's put it to a test. And then we organized the competition. And trust me, they did put some licks in. But Mackenzie High actually improved over the years.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk too much about Mackenzie High. Well,
we're work in progress.
Right here, we work in progress. But, you know, in the first inaugural year, 2022, District 7 and District 2, that's Bartica, one of the Bartica secondary schools, and secondary school from Pomeroon, they tied for third place in our inaugural year.
Oh.
And to see that Bartica, well, Upper Mazaruni has now advanced from third position all the way up now to first, and they're the defending champions this year.
It's a really, really good competition. Getting there, once you're in Linden, of course, you follow the main road from the five corner, right?
Yes.
Up to Watuka. We know there is some detours in that area to get to the Watuka Club because of road construction and the bridge construction. So we encourage folks to follow the signs. But it's a really good family event. And I've been there before, and I know you have the kayaking taking place, and you have screens.
Yes.
Because they go out into the river, and they're kayaking coming down. And so you have drones flying above, following the kayakers as they're coming in. And so, you can follow it on the screens as they're coming in. It's like a big family fun day. So you're going to have some of those same other events for the children, because, people bring out the entire family. And the little ones, they ain't got time with the kayaking. They want to play and have fun. So you're going to also have that this year.
Definitely. We cater for everybody. And as you mentioned, it's a full family event.
Yeah.
So you have entertainment for the kids, for the toddlers. You have an entire kiddie section with bouncy castle, merry-go-round, paintball, and all sorts of entertainment. You also have the flat screen televisions. We have some huge flat screens throughout the entire venue. So if persons just want to have like a picnic style with their family chilling on the lawns, then they can just look at the screens and follow the races right throughout, and the scores are always rolling there. You also have...
That's a good production, by the way. I remember the first time I was there and I saw it, I was like, what? I wasn't expecting that. I figured you got to go out and look, peep to see the guys going back down the river.
We want to make sure everybody's
looks
comfortable
really good.
and they enjoy every aspect and don't miss a beat. So throughout the entire race, and of course the drones are there from the start line to the finish line, just in case somebody wants to review, right, what's happening. You can also have a replay on the screen there to actually see what happens. You have judges on the finish line there, and of course lifeguards and a medical team on the water top at all times. We have very professional physiotherapists and medical professionals on the water and on land. So we're covering safety in all angles. So the lifeguards are there to make sure everybody's comfortable, just in case anybody feels tired on the water. We have the jet skis and the ambulance there on the water to basically, the water ambulance, by the way.
They got a water ambulance.
Thanks for the clarity.
So that persons are comfortable, they're safe, and the experience is one of a lifetime.
And admission to the event?
So for kids all the way up to the age of 18, absolutely free.
Nice.
And for adults, just a very, very small fee of $500. The idea is never to break anyone's pocket. It's for you to come out, support the kids, and also enjoy something that's quite different. I usually say Guyana, the word Guyana literally means land of many waters. So when it comes to water sports, we should be right there at the top. So the idea is to push this and to hopefully in a very near and short future to be competing internationally against other countries.
And again, folks, it's a full family day, family events. If you're out with your family and you're thinking about a place to go, the children are home from school. They've never visited Linden. They don't know anything about Linden. This is a good day to go up. They're going to get a bit of history. They'll get to tour places and, of course, enjoy that kayaking competition and represent their district, because you have schools coming from each of the districts to be a part of that event happening this Sunday in the mining town of Linden. When do they begin?
So we start at 11 a.m. sharp, because Sunday is going to be quite a busy and a packed day. So we start at 11, and we're hoping to wrap up by early afternoon, 4 or 5 p.m. or even earlier once the races run off quite smoothly. So 11 a.m. we start with a beautiful march past. So every single school will have their banner, decked out in their regional colors, and we'll have a march past there where they come, we do the official welcoming, and straight into the races. We have 9 different races, starting with the under 14 category, which will be double kayaking.
Yeah.
Then we have males and females for the under 16, and also a mixed team where you have male and females in the double kayak. You also have the male single and female single, and also you have the open category, but there's one particular race which persons are always blown away by, which is the relay. Now the relay, you have persons doing a road sprint. They're running from Watuka primary school or nursery school and all the way into the venue. And then they tag their partners who are there with the kayaks waiting to launch into the water. Then they do a circuit in the water with some obstacles and come back to the finish line. And of course, the drones are covering every aspect
Every bit of it.
Yes.
So you can watch it. Really, really good event. We look forward to being there for that event this coming Sunday. I know you want to also thank your title sponsor and some of the other sponsors of this event.
Definitely. Our title sponsor, ExxonMobil Guyana, they have been so instrumental in making this competition possible. They have been with us over the last few years, and not only are they there in terms of sponsorship, but also follow up with the students, engaging with them on the day of the event. So many giveaways to the public they engage in. So come out, Exxon, they're going to have a booth for persons to view. They'll be spinning the wheel where you win prizes from Exxon as well, and the entire team is there to interact with the public. We also want to shout out give a shout out to our sponsors, SQ Apparel. They have come on board this year, where they will be ensuring all the lifeguards, the officials, and everybody are well and professionally attired for the event. So they're covering that aspect. And also the Guyana Tourism Authority, who has also come on board. And also other corporate sponsors are still coming on board to be able to be a part of this beautiful event, which is fully family oriented and something that's going to be spectacular. I think Guyana is the only country that has had this level of competition among the schools. We're in talks with Trinidad to see how we can get them to come on board, because some of our kayakers are actually going across to Trinidad to participate in a swim meet. But that's the swimming aspect. But Trinidad hasn't gone fully with the kayaking aspect as yet. So we're hopeful that sometime through CARICOM, we would actually be able to compete at a Caribbean level. But so far, it's at the national level, and look forward to extreme, intense energy on the water top Sunday, 11 a.m., Sunday, July 19th.
This coming Sunday, folks. So plan your trip, grab your crew, grab your family and friends, and take that drive to Linden and be a part of the ExxonMobil Guyana National Inter-Schools Kayaking Competition from 11 o'clock in the morning from the Watuka House down there in Watuka, Linden. That's where the setup is going to be. And, of course, they'll be up and down the Marara River in the mining town of Linden. You know, all great ideas are born in Linden. So this is another one. Give them the loud side. Give them the loud side, Orlando.
Inspiration.
Thank you so much, Dion Anderson, and great job with Elite Kayaking, and of course this National Inter-Schools Kayaking Competition 2026. We look forward to being a part of that event this Sunday. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you very much.
8:54 in the morning time. This is Gomoseley Radio.
Guyana, get ready for the ExxonMobil Guyana National Inter-School Kayaking Competition as all regions across the country battle for the Grand Kayaking Champion Prize. Rep your favorite team. Who will it be? Northwest, Pomeroon, West Dam, Upper Mazaruni, Madia, Rupununi, President's College, St. Cuthbert's Mission, West Coast Berbice, Linden, or Kwani. Who will emerge as Guyana's Kayaking Champion 2026? Find out at the Watuka Guest House, Linden. It's all happening on Sunday, July 19th at 11 a.m. Powered by our title sponsors, ExxonMobil Guyana National Inter-School Kayaking Competition.
Here comes Marshall Montano on your radio at 8:55. This one is called Haunted. Give me some effects, Tony. It's my time. It's gonna ballad. Good morning to our friends in St. Lucia. Going on Barbados. Crop over time, right?
We
the jumbo jet. Straight off the jumbo jet. Straight off the jumbo jet. Straight off the jumbo jet. Straight from the airport, straight into the flip. Straight off the jumbo jet. Straight off the jumbo jet. Straight off the jumbo jet. Straight off the
when we roll, we don't roll alone. Say anywhere that we go, you feel come moving up with me, family. With me, family. When we come to play, mash up, turn up, dance way like a jump it up together, mash it up together, mash it up together, wave it up together, wave it up together, jump it up together. Party bad, from my rich inside the session, I jump already. I see a sexy girl, I want to walk already. I drink about 10 buckle of rum already.
Want to remind you this and every Wednesday, you got to head down to the Muse Sports Bar. That's on Mandela Avenue. It's R&B Wednesdays at the Muse. Music by Selector Oswin. And tonight, Selector Biggs will be down there. Enjoy the drinks, the R&B music, the cocktails, and the hookers, and a whole lot more. This and every Wednesday, Muse Bar presents R&B Wednesdays. So check it out tonight and be a little chill on your Wednesday night. Enjoying the good vibes of the Muse.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the morning, so I'm giving you a little warning. I don't know if I can work in the morning, and I know the boss gonna be calling. Hey, ridiculous. Hey. Hi, and hello. Hey, first time I ever see your face. Why you come in this crazy place? I don't know. There's plenty jamming and plenty ways. Take a taste. Cause if you look around, there's only vibes in here. I hope your hand them strong.
Team Soca.
The only thing on my mind is we don't care. Cause this is the part with the madness start. This is the part with the madness start. Things going to get serious. We moving on devious. They call we ridiculous. It's concept of ridiculous. It's something that you bad we want. We don't ever make no fuss. I feel they should roll with us and show them some ridiculous.
8:59 across the country. Time for us to pack up and leave you on this morning's edition of New Day here in Gomoseley Radio. Alana's heading to the gym this morning. You're going?
This afternoon.
This afternoon?
Yes, this afternoon.
You gotta rest first.
I gotta take a little
nap. Then you're ready for them.
Mm-hmm.
See it grow.
Ready for them bops.
On behalf of Alana Bose and the Mix Master Tony, my name is Gordon Mosley, encouraging you to have a safe and enjoyable Wednesday. Remember tonight, check out R&B Wednesdays down at the Muse. It's going to be a good night across there. And this Sunday, we're heading to Linden to be a part of that big event taking place up there. The Inter-Schools National Kayaking Competition, of course, being sponsored by ExxonMobil Guyana and organized by Elite Kayaking up there in Linden. It's a really nice event you should go out and be a part of this Sunday. Plan your road trip and take the trip to Linden this weekend and be a part of that. So you have a good day, and let's meet here again tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6. And make us a part of your new day. Take care, Guyana.
Keep on that Go Moseley radio app all day.
Sounding good all day on Go Moseley Radio.
Ready to own the home you've always imagined?